Hydro field cuts through my neighborhood.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Fearlessly Authentic. You guys know who's here tonight. I know you do. You guys ready? We got Kit Cabello in the house.
Cheers and salutations. Some good Japanese whiskey. So there you go.
There you go.
It's good to have it's good to be here on this show. It's a promise is a promise after all. And I've been hearing how you guys have been shaking things up, speaking truth to power, having a great show. So I think it's long overdue that Hardlands Media says hello, a little Chi-Town welcome. And by the way, Chicago style pizza is #1. So there we go. Be sure
I
to
haven't
share that
had real Chicago style pizza, so you're gonna have to take me out for pizza when we come there.
Hold our judgment until we.
Okay. Let me know when you're in Chicago. We were happy to have you here.
I need the evidence.
we have not one but 4 different styles. Everyone knows about deep dish. So Fiorella can have her New York style, but we have 4 styles. Okay, and Chicago goes big all the time. So you can tell her that. So there you go.
Oh, Shadow Band's got something to tell you about pizza.
Sorry to tell y'all, but but Kit and the New Yorkers got it wrong. Pizza's meant to be used as something akin as a tortilla. What? And all kinds of goodies are supposed to be stuffed in it, then rolled up and devoured. That is violence. That is violence, sir. Sir, that is violence. Okay, so there we go. New England style pizza. Fight me, Kid. I've never heard of no New England style. The big kids are talking. When it's New York style and Chicago style and maybe Detroit. Okay, there you go. But until then, the big kids are talking. The big kids, not New England, not Portland style, whatever that is, or Hawaiian style. There's only Chicago, New York, and dare I say it, Detroit for 3rd place. Okay, so let's just deal with that.
Kamshwari Kate is in the house. You know Kate. She said that
I'm here to listen, but I'm behind with getting my husband's dinner to him. Hey, you tell him to make his own dinner.
Are you making pizza?
There you go. I'm like Noah and shit. This is my arc. I hope that the dinner is correct pizza, rolled up like a burrito and all goodies inside. You know, at our old studio, we actually had this great Mexican restaurant downstairs, and they had this great steak burrito that I miss them. I wish when we moved to our current location, I wish we could have taken that restaurant with us.
We adopted you. You're part of us.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah. No, they were so great up on the north side, and I hope they're still doing well. It's just like, when 2020 hit, we had at our studio like 9 clients or something at one point. No, not a client. I think around 8 clients or something like that.
Sure.
Oh, I might be getting senile. But we have a production studio.
Don't worry about
it. Yeah. The whiskey's taking control, folks. But we had about 8 because we have a production studio too. And when the pandemic hit, we lost a lot of our clients, and then YouTube decided to hit Hardlands Media, and then that was a gut check that we're still recovering from 2 years later. And then we also got hit 4 more times, but that's a story a little bit later on. But the restaurants in that area were also hit hard too, and it was really, really sad to see a lot of them have to shut down like for a day or two because business was dead effectively. It was
right.
It was really
It's almost
sad.
like they had to be restaurant mutual aid. You know what I mean? Like, we'll take these days, you take those days, and we can rotate.
The stellar response of everyone to the pandemic just destroyed the fucking economy.
Yeah.
Simply.
Well, the thing is too, we also at the time I had Comcast, which fuck Comcast, by the way. Comcast, I still haven't forgotten.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Right here, Comcast. Comcast, this is for you. This is for you, Comcast. Because Comcast really fucked over a lot of those restaurants too, because they relied on the internet. And when we were shut down, like, okay, we found ways to kind of walk around and survive. Those businesses, they needed the internet so that they can obviously make purchases and all that other good stuff. And
I mean, how much of your business is run off of the internet now?
Yeah,
I mean,
majority of it now. And yeah, so by the way, again, audience, hey, let's do us a chat. Let's do a middle finger to fuck Comcast right here. So there you go.
That's right.
I accidentally, I didn't mean so to take full control, but I know obviously there's a lot to talk about on this fantastic, awesome show here. So I just
talk about it, kid. That's what we're here for.
That is
went off
exactly
on a little small tangent. So there you go.
The thing is being fearlessly authentic, and that's, we love that about you because it comes through. You know what I mean? There's not a bunch of, you got your swagger and you're very cool and all of that, but you're real. If I can say what you're thinking, and you can tell.
That's what we want. We want truth.
That's what we want. It's truth.
We want that truth. And that
came
passion.
Up with a new thing today. Lucky did, and she's like, make peace with truth. Because everybody's like, make peace, not war. Well, fucking believe some fucking truth first. Make peace with that.
Let's make peace with our truth,
and
with what's
then,
really happening. You know, like that's what we need first. If I can give the world one thing, it would be truth. The world needs fucking truth right now.
I think.
Imagine if they couldn't lie. Imagine if they couldn't lie.
Well, the thing is,
it tells the truth.
The thing is, like when you're doing stuff like this, content like this, and I'm happy to see more people step up. People like yourself, Convo Couch, everyone else, Revolutionary Blackout Network, Jackson Hinkle, Frank Analysis, Nico, Jimmy. I want to see more of that. The thing is, by all means, I am not a perfect person. I make mistakes every day. And starting Heartlands Media, we made mistakes along the way. There's a lot of roadblocks, bumps, and one time somebody said, "Hey, kid, how come you're so serious?" And I'm like, "I'm not always serious on Heartlands Media. I know how to joke around and have fun." And you got to go through with everything because you can't have this image of perfection or that you know everything. Sometimes you have to admit, "Oh, I made a mistake," or "There's some things I don't know." And when you say make peace with truth. The truth is, one, if we're going to have peace, we have to accept, one, who we are. We are all flawed beings. And number two, when it comes down to truth, we've been lied to for so long. I think it's refreshing to hear the truth, but people are shocked with it. And the only way they can react to truth is by being aggressive and violent, because that's human nature, because we've been trained so long by the corporate media to divide us, keep us in our own groups. And with this censorship that we're seeing across social media as a whole, and then with these sanctions from the European Union and from the United States and Canada, it's only making things worse. And how can truth get out there? How can we still make peace with truth? It's up for people to step up and say no more. It's up for the people to do this thing, which is why I say on the show, I want to see more citizen journalists. I want to see more people from California, Colorado, Texas, Hawaii, Alaska, even in my home state, Illinois, Indiana, all over this country, right? I want to see more citizen journalists, because right now what we are given as information, as news, has a bias. And to be very clear, everyone does have a bias and a perspective and a point of view.
Yeah,
but it's about being.
And that's important. It's important to have that.
What's wrong?
It's important to have to have fact, but then have like your own bias can show as to why you support that fact this way or that
bias
way.
Is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a matter of presenting facts. Everybody needs the facts. They need to make peace with truth. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to deal with this because this is the fact and this is the truth. And I think it's important to try to motivate people to do that, accept the truth that you're being told. You know what I mean? Don't be so knee jerk and reject it immediately. Try to.
Right. Well, it's also because remember, it was make peace, not war, and all this and that, and that is a great slogan. But if you are making peace, and you're not getting down to the truth, you're not getting down to what really, really matters and what really happens, then you're not going to have peace. You're going to make more war unless you get to the truth first. You have to get to that first. And we just have to keep freaking screaming. We have to keep screaming it.
Exactly. And with this war that's happening in Ukraine right now, let's really look at it, how it's being presented to us. You have these neoliberal politicians saying, we gotta give more money to Ukraine. We got to pay more at the pump. Or Stephen Colbert saying it's something that it's to have to clear conscience. Motherfucker, In 2020, our politicians abandoned us during the height of the pandemic. In 2021, when Biden and Harris returned the soul back to America, they gave us a middle finger and still implemented a lot of Donald Trump's policies. And in 2022, they're going to abandon us again with more inflation, only except this time you're going to have Democratic lawmakers and Republican lawmakers having the audacity to say, yes, we're going to abandon you, but please, oh, please, vote for us. And the thing is, how much longer do people have to take this bullshit? And with this war in Ukraine, every minute it goes on, there is a risk of it becoming, well, a mushroom cloud in the sky, and then we're all fucked. And I, for one, can't stand that, because this is something that could have been avoided. But the Biden-Harris administration decided to poke the bear. Putin, being who he is, because he's no angel at all, decides to invade. And then you have this ongoing conflict and so much misinformation happening. Everyone's screaming about Russia, 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 Russia misinformation, Russian spies, Russia this. What about the misinformation here in the United States, where you have Cenk Uygur and Vash saying, oh no, the Russian warship, go fuck yourself. Oh, turns out they're still fucking alive. Oh, the ghost of Kiev.
Yeah.
Turns out that's a lie.
Yep.
And so much more.
I think that's the thing, too. It's constant. It's a constant barrage of misinformation and out and out lies, like constantly, dude, for like the last 2 years, like just down your throat. All those lies that Bush and Clinton, you know, to motivate those Iraq and Afghanistan things. Exactly the same thing, except for like triple the momentum, just more, faster. And now they've given them $13 billion or something to go fight. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Yeah. You can't. I don't know. I agree. The narrative spin that they put on it is all just Putin bad. You gotta have a bad guy. Donald Trump proved that exactly to the T. He's bad man, orange man bad, orange man bad. Russia. Now, a COVID bad, segue directly into, Russia bad again and Putin bad. And that's, that's all they do is they keep you in a fear bubble and keep taking the money and not feeding people and letting people fucking sleep on streets.
We have Elle who has joined us, Elle Latham.
All right.
I'm going to bring her in on here. Hunter Carranza from the convo couch. She was here on the convo couch sometimes. She, I think, is in a meeting. She wanted to be here. She's really disappointed that she wasn't able to, but she might be able to come in like after the meeting. Yeah, I'll see if she can sneak in.
We'll wait as long as we can. So there we go. But, it's just really messed up that we are in this situation, and we're, the thing is, there are truth tellers out there. People like throughout the entire independent media spectrum. Everyone, Sloan Newsday, Convo Couch, the entire Mikasa Casa Network, Frank Analysis, Jackson Hinkle, Jimmy Dore, and so many others. Heartlands Media, of course. It's just what it is right now is that we are at a crossroad for the First Amendment, free speech, and independent media. Mm-hmm. And sadly, all of us in some ways are crippled in a way in which we have to tiptoe around the private algorithms of these private corporations of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, where the suppression is real. And we just saw what Discord did to Convo Couch. We saw what happened with RT America being banned all across thanks to the sanctions from the European Union, the United States, Canada, and all of that. And then we also see what happened to The Hill, which now, especially when we were talking about earlier, a few questions are coming up where what took so long for that authoritative source to get out of its suspension? Right. And was this all just a game and a ploy?
No, I think it could have been a ploy.
But it really says a lot, and I do hope to find out a little bit more about why that took place, because, again, censorship on any form, be it libertarian platform, conservative, socialist, liberal, or anything of that matter, it should not be silenced. We need to have different perspectives and points of view, and my fear is right now we are heading towards an environment where we are all stuck in echo chambers. And we're all, as Lee Camp said on our show, oh, yeah, I got all these people on my show and they agree with me, but am I reaching out to other people that maybe aren't aware that I exist, the show? And the thing is that echo chamber is only going to cause us to be divided further.
That's exactly what they try to manufacture that and try to keep your feed of information relegated to the people who all agree with you, and you think you're changing the world, and it's just algorithm. You know what I mean? It's sad. It is sad. I was like really, really bummed to see that. Goddamn, what's his name from DuckDuckGo announced that they're suppressing Western disinformation. Come on, dude.
Yeah, DuckDuckGo. Hey, what about all the misinformation from Western media?
Right.
Because the thing is, and Max Blumenthal did a fantastic work, and I want to bring this up. He did some fantastic work that was shared yesterday. It was about 7 minutes long, where he interviewed Ro Khanna and a few other lawmakers here in Congress. Yes. Where okay, why are we giving money to Ukraine? Why is it that we're able to find billions of dollars for this ridiculous war? And if Ukraine needs that money, well, at first, media is reporting that they're holding back Russia, but yet Russia keeps on gaining more ground. Is Russia this incompetent invader, or is there something else that we're not being told? And so the thing is, as long as this war continues on, there is that risk of it escalating to the point of human extinction. But then when you have that one Republican lawmaker that Max Blumenthal was interviewing, where she said, I don't know what that means, of a no-fly zone. Bitch, are you for real? You have no idea what no-fly zone means? Bitch, are you for real? And I'm sorry that offended you, but seriously, are you fucking nuts? Are you fucking, you don't know what no-fly zone means? Get rid of no-fly. That means, and then when Max Blumenthal kindly, in such a kind manner,
I don't know how.
Kind manner said, well, that would be entering conventional warfare with Russia, shooting down Russian airplanes. She said, I don't know what that means. Like, no, bitch, I know what that means. It means fucking nukes. It means it getting escalated. And then no means no. No fly zone. That's drilled in everyone's head. No means no. I think we all can agree. I think no matter what our perspectives are in life, no means no. No fly zone. And this lawmaker, who again is all on board and fighting Putin, stopping Pooty Poot, right? I don't know what that means. And this person's making legislative decisions for you and me. And even though she's in Florida, her and her fantastic fucking friends in the Democratic Republican Party are basically telling us, hey, we're fucked, the working class.
It's one party.
But the rest of the politicians, they get gold-plated health care, they get their good benefits, and
nice to
us politicians.
And they say, fuck you, you guys don't get shit.
But
we do.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Sorry,
because you know why? Because
Russia. Let me get a little sip of some whiskey right now.
So, Miss Elle, how are you? Are you there?
The longest segue.
Yeah.
Oh, what you got for your avatar for today? What does that say? Shit sucks.
God damn it! I tried to crop it right, but it didn't do it again. But yeah, shit sucks. March 3rd, 2505. We didn't have to wait that long, so that's cool.
Excellent.
This would have been better on March 3rd because I wanted to use it on a previous stream, but I never did, and now I see why. But yeah, that's for Idiocracy, of course.
Yep.
It's just a magazine that says shit sucks.
We're gonna need
the thing is
a little bit.
Idiocracy. Here's the thing: like that film, those people in that future, I don't view them as stupid. They're victims. They're victims. Yeah. The thing is, they all know that they're stupid. They all know that they're stupid. And like, okay, well, how do we fix this? We don't know how. So let's find Mr. Not Sure to help us with their problems because, hey, he's somewhat smart. They were hyper aware of their situation. I know everyone's going to say, well, there's a little bit more nuance into the story, but let's face it, we, at least our generations in that film's timeline, made that environment for them. They're the victims of our negligence and our stupidity that did that to them. So,
correct.
Anyways.
And that's kind of a part of the movie as well. Like it shows how that degradation happens, but it's all kind of tied into the eugenics kind of narrative in the film itself, which is unfortunate because I don't think that they're like in line with that thinking necessarily. It's just trying to be jokey and make a point, but it certainly comes off that way now today, unfortunately, in a lot of circles they see it that way. But I thought it was a pretty good satire of a film. I also like the ass one, like the film called Ass. It's just somebody's ass farting.
Work of art. No, that film is a work of art right there.
Yeah.
Whose ass is that, and why are they farting?
That's so like 70s though. When you think about it, they were doing all kinds of weird shit in the 70s and movies. Even
For all we know, that could have been a big brain director making that film in that timeline.
Yeah.
So there you go. Be like, I'm gonna educate the people. Why is this ass farting? It's not supposed to be humorous.
Marvel is high art nowadays, like Marvel films. And DC in some circles. But it's seen as something that's like on the same level as other artsy kind of things and films, and some people push back on that, and then they get a lot of flack and everything, like Martin Scorsese. But these are the old guard people, the people who were like, I'm doing cocaine in the back alley and I'm making a really artsy picture with an underage girl as a prostitute. I'm really, I'm high art. That's me right there. So everything other than my shit is not good. It's all a matter of perspective.
If you want to talk about a film in which cocaine was flowing freely, check out the movie Zardoz. If any of you ever heard of it or seen it.
Yeah.
Have we seen that one, Steve?
I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Zardoz, yes. Sean Connery wearing a bandolier and a red diaper.
Yes.
6-shooter. 70s mustache.
Like the whole
It said no, this is a real movie, folks. Zardoz. And I dare anyone to sit through it and look me in the eye and say there was no cocaine ever being used on set. They had to pay one. I think they paid everyone in cocaine. Number 2, everyone was using cocaine. Number 3, cocaine was probably what was on the script, and everyone fucked it and was like, "Hey, here's what we're gonna do." Because that film is just—it might as well be cocaine made this film and funded the film. That's it. Zardoz.
Just a good old-fashioned cocaine romp.
Yes, everyone got high. What's up?
Beyond 1984, beyond 2001, beyond love, beyond death. It says on the poster.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, there's a giant statue, which might as well be the next spokesperson for the GOP at the next CPAC meeting, where he says, Zardoz speaks to you. I have raised you up from brutality to kill the brutals who multiply. As this gift, Zardoz, your god, gives you the gift of the gun. The gun is good, which the barbarians say, the gun is good. And then Zardoz then says, the penis is evil. The penis shoots seeds. Oh, you think I'm lying? No, this is an actual line of the film. The penis shoots seeds. It makes new life. There you go.
Oh, I saw Candy. I can believe anything. I've watched Candy, so.
God damn.
Yeah. So
we want to go way back. Candy. That was a crazy film.
Oh, Steve.
There was a lot of drugs flowing.
There's another a big movie from the 70s, The Last Waltz with the band. Martin Scorsese. Mm-hmm. Everybody on that movie is geeked out of their minds on cocaine. Like they had kilos upon kilos and shit on the set, and it was just like, it's legendary.
Yeah,
crazy high. Watch Robbie Robertson as he's playing his guitar solo in The Wait, and just watch his jaw move from side to side like a swivel for the entire time. It's crazy.
Am I the only one who watched Candy from 1968? Am I the only one who knows that one?
I might remember something like that.
I watched it on YouTube, but I think it was Marlon Brando's last film or something. Like, he had this weird yogi kind of role. Not yogi, like one of these, I don't know, he's like some kind of yoga kind of thing. I don't know if it was yoga, but he was like a master of something, some kind of meditation or whatever.
We have a
Grindy, that's his name. Grindle.
Where'd you go? Hunter was here. Where did Hunter go?
That's so.
Well, she might be able to pop back in after.
By the way, shout out to Alex M, who says Harlan's Media rocks, and I see what she said, because Alex said I am a girl. So there you go, Alex M. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. Shout out to everyone else who are supporting independent media. You guys and gals rock. Everyone rocks. So there you go.
Everybody all around.
Hell yeah. Good to see all you guys in the chat.
Astro Bator.
All around. Kyla Rose.
Yeah, we have the natural prepper.
There we go.
We have Gamer and Ganja for Life.
We got Gamer for Life. There we go. Gamer and Ganja for Life, which is probably like I'll probably have to smoke one up afterwards because, I recently had a horrible fall at the studio. I fell backwards and I kind of hurt an old injury on my back way back then. So,
oh, no. Oh,
yeah.
Hey, here we go. Look at this. Here's the beautiful Hunter. Hi,
hello, Hunter.
Hi.
So Hunter's at the convo house.
Oh, the convo couch. Well,
Yeah,
send this message to Fiorella. Chicago style pizza rocks.
No, it doesn't, Kit. New York style pizza.
I knew he'd show up. Show yourself, Craig. Show yourself, you coward. Face me in combat.
Nothing. The Emperor does not.
Show yourself. Show yourself.
Not happening.
Oh, Pasta's got a surprise coming, Hunter. Does he know he has a surprise coming in the
I told him a little
mail?
bit.
That's all I'm telling you.
Oh, all right. You know what it is? It's deep dish pizza. There you go. Craig, you're gonna enjoy it, man. You're going to enjoy it, buddy.
No, we need to make an alternative to Rockfin.
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah.
Not in a bad
For
way.
everything, pretty much.
Just.
What happened? What happened with
I just kind of want more people. I understand Rockfin's setup. It's not even about that, but just like another way for more people who maybe aren't as established but still don't want to be censored.
Exactly.
Diversify.
Yeah.
Diversify our bonds.
It's
That's kind of what we're doing anyway. We're trying to do that as much as possible.
Rockfin said that they wouldn't put us on their platform. We got because of our viewership or content or something. I don't remember what the other.
That's odd.
But it was like 4 different criteria, and they didn't want.
And they
to
won't
explain
specify any
of it,
reason why, and will not tell us anything further. That was like, I was a little shocked. I was like, wow, okay.
I thought it was maybe
Rockfin won't.
they
vetting rejected
thing, like,
Lucky's sorry,
YouTube.
Yeah, Rockfin account.
Yeah, but she has a YouTube, right?
Yeah, but she's been getting her videos taken down and stuff.
How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
Like 220, something like that. I've only been doing it a couple months. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
It's pretty decent.
I would
argue. Tell you, wait, not right now, or did they tell you no?
They said no.
Who did you speak to?
Yeah, and they won't tell me why.
Animated message. I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I texted it to Hunter.
Who referred you?
Were you referred by anyone?
Did you refer them, Kit?
No, I did. I haven't been able to refer anyone at all.
This is what you get from Chicago pizza people.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
I didn't know it was going to turn into this when I turned on the stream. I'm just kidding.
Now we're gonna have to call all of our. I mean, oh my gosh, most of the people that are subscribed are content creators in the left.
I know, like if there's people with sway with them, I don't know. Maybe you can argue our case a little more. I don't know how else to contend with that.
There's 2 things I could say. If a larger channel that's not being suppressed was able to do that, refer you. But number 2. I would say you'd have to get to the grind of getting to 1,000 subscribers on
That's
YouTube.
What I thought.
There's another alternative, and that is Odyssey.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
On Odyssey.
Yeah, we're trying to do too. What we want to get on Rockfin because we liked the fact that it's a co-op. It's a co-op.
Make a call for you, girl. We didn't. Me and Kit were working on our.
Pasta said he'll make a call for you.
Yeah, I can reach out to somebody and if you want me
you
to,
guys so much.
I mean, we can both refer you. We can both refer you, and then that's it. Like there we go. It's just that simple. So, Pasta, let's work on that. Okay.
All right, buddy.
All right, so there we go.
This is mutual aid in action, guys.
Tag team.
This is mutual aid in action. This is that's beautiful. Thank you guys.
Okay.
So I have to. Yeah, he said okay. I have to read you guys this headline, please.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, I'm just gonna get us.
Okay, I know I'm gonna get you taken off. Okay.
Screw
death
it. We got Rockfin now. We got him, right? We got him.
The death of a DC police officer who died by suicide just days after he was assaulted during the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol has been ruled a line of duty death. And it's to make the widow eligible for benefits. But I'm just thinking to myself, look at the hoops they fucking jump through to make George Floyd die from drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That's just crazy.
Wait, read it again. Read it again to everybody. They make sure we hear this all right.
Okay, so basically it says not basically, this is what it says. The death of a DC police officer who has died by suicide just days after he was assaulted during January 6th. His suicide has been ruled a line of duty death, as if he died while on the job.
Right?
No, I think I don't know who it is.
Oh, it's
sounds to me like a payoff, right? Like
whole count of two officers now.
Yes.
it sounds like it's a payoff, right? It's like, oh, this is how we're gonna give you our hush hush money, and we're gonna do it this way so it looks legal and out front. I swear, because you know what? Why would he feel that way? Was it because of what he participated in, and he knows that how it's being portrayed? Is that
or maybe he just
or maybe he just, we live in a capitalism and suicide is becoming more frequent. Like it really is.
We just lived through being in prison in our own homes in our own country for fucking 2 years. It makes people fucking lose their shit.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Did you see even Project Veritas, right? Like I don't like a lot of what they're backing and all of that, but when you have tape of that New York Times writers now saying, yeah, January 6th, that was nothing, it was bullshit. They're fucking saying that on fucking tape, and they're writing about it completely different in the New York Times. Project Veritas has leaked like videotapes, and it's like, man, all it takes is a pretty girl. Like, come on. All it takes is a pretty girl and some good skills to grift a guy. I mean, come on. These guys are spilling their fucking beans, man.
Well,
is that all it takes? Come on,
it is actually because the thing is,
recognize ourselves, ladies, for the good.
Well, the thing is that this entire institution that we are in, we have to remember how corporate media is designed. They're designed to benefit the establishment. They need to have access to politicians and the top 1%. And corporate media, now we all know they own our politicians, but they also control the media and information. And everything's got to work together. Remember, it was also Project Veritas. And again, I don't agree with all the perspectives and points of view, but this is the same Project Veritas that released a video of an ABC News anchor. Her name is I'm slipping. Her name's out of my mind. I blame the whiskey. Her name is slipping out of my mind, but she was caught basically saying, hey, look, we had this stuff on Epstein, and we could have done this story months before it broke. And the thing is, the only reason why they did is because the royal family, the queen, the queen, basically called in saying, yeah, you won't have access to any member of the royal family if you want to do an interview. Fuck you, and all that shit. And fuck you, ABC, because you could have held that fucking child pedophile accountable.
Exactly, it's sick.
Oh my God, he said the E word.
Amy Robot.
No, don't get me fucking started. I started crying earlier.
This is why we need to have a platform where we can speak it and really get it out there.
Oh no! All right.
Why we need this?
Wait! Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry.
No.
Oh no!
We do.
I was joking, Kit.
No. I say we get all the keywords out in the beginning so they know exactly what stream to pull. See,
Okay.
We don't fucking.
All right. No. I don't want anyone to get in trouble.
I got my mom stuck on Hard Lens Media because she won't listen to any fucking thing I do, but she lives in Chicago. So
Well, then she knows about good Chicago style pizza. Your mom needs to talk to Craig and correct his horrific mindset.
Stop it.
I hear him in the background. Stop it.
I am partial to. Okay, let me preface this as like there's been times in my life that I have gone a while without eating, so any food is okay with me. I'm not picky whatsoever.
You're both sides.
But I am.
Girls on both sides.
I'm partial to New York pizza.
See, that might have been really bad over there. That might have been like, you want to see the computer fly across the room.
It's funny, like a couple of weeks ago, I did the same. I had like a Chicago moment because I recanted the time I went to see the Grateful Dead and Steve Miller Band at Soldier Field.
What year?
92.
Oh, I was there in 2015 when they were on their last tour or something like that. Great time, man.
All my friends were there. My friends got stuck in Chicago. They didn't come home for months.
Man, people got high all over that stadium. That was the best thing I ever saw. Like people were. This was before it got legalized in Illinois. And honestly, God, like the cops didn't do shit. No one did shit. Like it was just, that whole entire arena. Maybe hold on, my pothead mind is probably getting the better of me, but nothing but smoke. Nothing but smoke.
Everything was smoking and levitating. I remember.
Yeah,
that's why we would go to the Grateful Dead shows, because it was like you walked into, is it 1971 again? Everybody's wearing tie dye and bell bottoms and smells
great time
like patchouli and reefer. I love this place.
People would tell me a lot of times that my dog Leo, that he smells like peace, love, and patchouli. And
I wish my dog fucking smelled like that. She smelled like shit all the time. Puff, I love her.
I needed my lighter. Where's my lighter?
I know.
Japanese whiskey, the best. It's a good stuff. It's good stuff. Fell in love with it in Japan. Now I can't get off of it. I'm addicted to it.
Hey, I mean, wait. What's good is good.
We know what we like.
Here's the little guy right here.
Oh my God, he has a hoodie on.
Oh
with
yeah,
a little button front.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And a choker.
That's his necklace.
It says genius on the back of his hoodie.
A big stable genius. A big stable genius. That's who he is.
Genius.
I'm a really stable genius.
I'm really stable genius. I know everyone here.
Leo, are you a stable genius? Yeah.
I know the people at Lucky Burritos. They're the best ever. They do very, very, very well. They're incredible.
They have the best.
Very, very smart.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
Okay, I still laugh at the fact that he sold Trump steaks at Sharper Image.
That's right, he did.
Oh hell yeah!
No.
Best steaks, only the best steaks.
No, here's the thing about Trump that I'm gonna miss. It's his tweet when he retweeted out somebody who posted Trump's face on Rocky Balboa's body. The president of the United States retweeted that out. And I'm thinking, you know what, Trump? You are an asshole the first degree.
Right.
But I'm gonna miss your tweets, buddy. And I'm gonna think Twitter.
When he goes blah 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 blah. The best with the explanation.
The best.
Only the best.
Only the best.
When he goes, and you know whose fault it was? China.
Yeah.
No. China. This says like that. China.
We need to put America first.
No, I think it goes.
Did you hear pasta in there?
Yeah.
Sniff one
Did you hear
before you
pasta?
say the word China.
Leo heard his pasta.
Leo heard you.
So the thing is, hold on. Can I ask a hypothetical question to this audience and everyone here?
Ask him.
Okay, so folks, I'm going to reopen an open gangrenous wound, and it's going to hurt.
Okay.
So heads up, it's going to hurt.
You're warning us.
So let's rewind back to an innocent time when there was somewhat hope, or there was the audacity of hope.
Was it fake hope or real hope?
2015.
2016. I'm talking about 2016 primary. Let's say in a scenario, knowing how things turned out, obviously we know that there was election fraud with Hillary Clinton and DNC denying Bernie Sanders a vote, and him being the cuck that he is, let that happen. Let's say somehow Bernie was able to secure the nomination. How do you think a debate would have gone between Trump and Bernie? Because I think that's epic television that we would that is.
Oh my God!
I don't even think, honestly, I don't even think there would have been a debate because Trump never went after Bernie. He called him like, what did he say?
Crazy Bernie. Crazy Bernie.
Oh yeah, that he's a socialist.
A socialist communist. A socialist communist.
Yeah, that might be what he would say. But he even gave props to Bernie like a couple of times, and he even pointed out the fact of, now that was for political whatever the political view of it, but I really don't think he would have gone after him that bad.
He said in that leaked tape he was the only person that he didn't want to run against.
Yeah.
And Project Veritas said too, now like they have something on there verifying that the freaking P tape was all fake. I'm like, yeah, no shit. Finally,
yes.
Finally,
I mean, come on.
Who the fuck cares?
No one cares.
I don't care what like his fucking shit is that he likes to do in the fucking behind closed doors.
Exactly. I would like all those
fucking
people...
adult or 10 adults. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. Consensual adulting is fine.
We don't go around asking what kind of porn people watch. Please stop.
I know. What's your kink, huh?
Exactly. It's weird.
I think.
But I am curious though, like really what it would have looked like, because that's something that we will never see. VSA dams. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't have opened that wound, but I'm always curious. I'm always left wondering what would happen. Like also with the possibility of Trump saying, "Hey, I want to do a continuous stimulus check," right? Yeah. And he was talking about doing it, another $1,000. Now we all know $1,300 was piss change. Right. But can you imagine if it was ongoing throughout the entire election year? And who put a stop to it? Fucking Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, the Dems.
They fucked up with that on their own, though, right? If they had given people UBI and healthcare, they could have forced so many more people to do so much more, but they didn't.
Yeah. But the Republicans,
and I'm glad that they didn't fucking do it. Honestly, at this point, at least they were able to force people to, you know what I mean, to say you have to go get this done now in order to keep that, and then people were even more on a stranglehold.
What were you saying, Hunter?
Sorry, Hunter. Yeah.
Oh, even the Republicans came out. They sent fucking dumbass Mitch McConnell out there to stop shit.
Yeah.
And also, I believe if Bernie had won the primary, we would have seen COVID-16.
Sure.
I am convinced that this COVID
it would have happened earlier.
Was perfect to stop everyone from focusing on the Epstein thing. I think that was a big like fuck up for the establishment. And then the whole way that they did the processing of the ballots and shit and made everything, they were pushing mail-in ballots so much.
Yeah.
No, but everyone had to be social distance in the voting lines and shit. And they didn't want as much of a paper trail as they would have if it were just normal times.
Right. Yeah,
I think they had that in their back pocket to pull out whenever, and they still do.
Yeah, I think they've just been planning this sort of thing for a while, and it just, you know what I mean? The pieces are starting to fall into place. It's like dominoes, you know? One thing.
Yeah, the thing is, you could say the pieces are falling in place, but people are not robots for the most part. Eventually, people do wake up. There's always a straw that breaks the camel's back, and let's face it.
I thought this was going to be, I thought that we would have had that like so many times. I was like, oh, this is going to be it. Like it was such an anticlimactic last 2 years. It's like, you felt like, oh, this is going to be the straw that breaks the camel. No, this is good. No.
It's all gradual because here's the thing, how humans work in regards towards a societal collapse or an empire falling or in decline. It takes years. Yeah, I recommend this YouTube channel to anyone who watches it. It's called Fall of Civilization Podcast, and it's about all the empires throughout history. Most notable, if you see the Bronze Age collapse one, it's talking about the supply chains and what happened to the kingdoms and the empires of the Bronze Age. And of course, what was the main metal that they used? Bronze for their army, for everything else. But it talked about how eventually those societies fell apart, and it was gradual over time. They built a system that was going to collapse. Very shockingly similar to the system that we have here and our over-reliance on fossil fuels.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to take time for people to say, fuck the Roman Empire. It will take time for people to do that. but it does happen, and it's always continuous. What happens? There's a nation, it rises, it becomes an empire, which is a violent phenomenon. But then that empire becomes corrupt, it fails to provide its people from within, and it falls apart, and people move on.
We're a failed state. We need to start over. This is not working.
That's the thing.
I think the only thing that's going to save us is having intentional communities and start building our own communities and like doing a parallel system and showing people that we don't have to participate in this exact system that is failing us. We can do this ourselves without somebody lording over us and telling us what we have to do.
You know, when we look at especially how our modern society is, the thing is, there's a lot of things that we have at our disposal that are helping us survive, which is, of course, the modern conveniences of civilization, running water, electricity, all that. But should there be a collapse, how many of us know how to do a campfire or survive in the wilderness?
My boyfriend, I'm fine.
But
I don't know how to do shit.
But this is a thing that we have to understand as humans, especially in first world nations. A lot of people have forgotten how to do the things that kept us alive during antiquity. And I think as a society, if we are going to push forward, number one, we have to look at renewable energies. We have to look at building self-sufficient societies, and also eventually one day going up into the great void of space, which is a conversation for another day. I won't go into too deep into that and why we need to do that. But if we're going to survive, the current system that is in place over us is already showing that it's aged. We have these old politicians who have no new ideas. They have no imagination. Dianne Feinstein's running for re-election. She'll be 91 fucking years old when she sits in the Senate seat.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Stop giving adrenochrome to these fucking witches.
Yeah, and then you got Nancy. Hold on, for all the Heartlands media fans.
Go ahead, you do it. You do it.
Then you're going to have Nancy Pelosi. Nancy, just calm down. Just calm down. Look,
we feed them.
We feed people.
Oh, don't forget the burn pits. We rub our knuckles for burn pits, okay?
Right.
We rub our knuckles for burn pits.
Tell him, Joe. Tell him, Joe, about the thing, Jack, and how the people in Ukraine will no longer be oppressed in Iran. There you go.
She was like doing the mamba and shit.
I know.
They had to have fucked. The way those two were, the way she got up and danced. There's a connection between those two. There has to be.
Oh my God.
I know. I put that horrible image in all your
They both
heads.
have dementia, if that's the connection.
Yeah,
They
There
both
you
very
go.
well
can't
could
fit
be.
their fucking dentures in their mouths.
I just want to mention that one of our life goals was to have Kit Cabello on our show and say Nancy.
Nancy Pelosi, Nancy, and she's gonna be in her 80s too. You got these politicians that have no new ideas, and then you got, of course, AOC, who came in with a huge fanfare and support, did a little protest in front of her office, and now she calls her Mama Bear. So what it is, AOC is the new grape making the same vintage of wine. No new
Every time
imagination.
she says Mama Bear, I makes my stomach want to flop. That was my grandmother's nickname, and it was a nickname that was given to me. And oh my God! And then like when she said that, I just like my heart skipped a beat. I was like, oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Now she just ruined that. She ruined that.
Wait, Peace Dove says, lucky witches are good. Bitches are Nancy. Nancy. The bitches are Nancy.
Thank you for that articulation, Peace Stuff. That's
Peace Stuff is great.
on.
There you go. There you go. Well, you know, I mean, who else is angry? Because I'm furious at just how things have devolved and how things have become stagnant. And you know, with YouTube, especially on how it's suppressing independent media. Mm-hmm. You know, Convo Couch has gotten hit. The Mikasa Network's got hit. Heartlands Media, I want to say that we're on okay ground, but we are nowhere near the level where we were at in 2019. And we got 5 strikes on our channel.
Jesus.
For being
I got videos taken down like for going over like just Yeah, they've taken stuff down off mine, and they literally they trolled me and told me they removed 30 people in one night from my subscribers when I was trying to get enough so that I could stream live. Because you have to meet all these goals in order to to do it, and they literally took away 30 people in one night. We did an entire stream about it because it was insane. And then they told me that all the people were spam or deleted accounts. And I'm like, no, this is all of our this was Convo fam and Misty, Comrade Misty, and everybody going and saying, yeah, I'm going to go subscribe, and I'm going to subscribe from the different channels that I have to make sure that you get the numbers that you need. And then they took them away.
Yeah.
And it was bullshit. It was
dirty
bullshit,
business, man.
And they told me they found me on Twitter without me even tagging them or saying anything to them. They found me cross-platform and told me that they took the people away from me.
The funniest part of it to me is the fact that when you only had 50 subscribers, just barely meeting the minimum requirement to stream in the first place, and they're like, "Oh, by the way,"
and they already came after me.
We saw that you thought there was some fucking shenanigans with your subscriber number, but let us just assure you, we just removed bots, and da 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 da.
Yeah, we have I have the tweet, I have screenshots of it and the tweets and all that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna even tell me you're doing it? Thank you at least for telling me and making me think I'm going crazy.
Proof,
there's something else I want to bring into attention. Here's the thing: there are people of all generations that want to see good. When I say about Dianne Feinstein and Nancy being too old, I mean, they're part of an establishment system and they're part of a political ruling class. So when I talk about them being tyrants, and because they are tyrants, they are individuals of absolute power, no responsibility. They don't care about all of us. Whereas a regular working class citizen or anyone all across this country, no matter what generation they're part of, I think we all see the writing on the wall. The whole idea that, boomers want to see millennials fail and then millennials want to see Gen Z fail. Now, that's BS. Gen X doesn't want to see anyone fail either. The thing is, we all realize, oh, shit, we're on a sinking ship, and our politicians have abandoned us. So we need to implement not only term limits. See, it's whiskey fucking me up now.
Yeah, man.
Term limits. But we also need to implement the idea of abolishing these political parties. They don't care about us. They don't give a fuck about us. And the thing is, they don't think about us. That even includes AOC and Bernie. As much as I might respect some of the words they say, all right, they're saying words that I agree with. Their actions cause me to say, okay, we got to get rid of it.
Exactly.
Hunter
has to say something.
Hunter has to say something. I can see it.
Please.
Okay. These people have they have perceived power. They're marionettes at the behest of Klaus Schwab, World Economic Forum. You gotta it's so rough and it's so depressing, but you have to keep on looking up, because no matter what we do, no matter how much we scream that we want term limits and whatever else the people want, not what I want, what everybody wants, it's not going to happen. They rigged elections. Our elections are owned. Nothing is going to get done unless we start delegitimizing the people at the very, very, very top. There's no reason Lindsey Graham should be a global leader of the World Economic Forum.
Right.
It's wild.
No.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly spot on, because it's that tier above the all the people that you can see. There's a whole network of people that are controlling all of that tier. And, they're just middle management, really, when you get down to it. That's what senators and congressmen are, they're management. And,
I mean, even if they know it or not, most of them don't.
Yeah.
No, they're all like super fucking narcissistic egomaniac fucks.
Yeah.
That think they're superstars. Nancy Pelosi, you think she doesn't think she's a fucking superstar? She's fucking 90 years old, man. She's like, oh, I'm still going. Let's keep going. Fucking that adrenochrome keeps you young, Fuck.
And the Botox.
It's so creepy. The Botox, I know, right?
Hold on.
Her face is like
my ice cream, kids.
And they also control the information that we see. So it's all controlled from top down, and that's what it's supposed to be. I wanted to circle back if I could.
Circle back.
Because I was eating
circle
before.
back girl. She circles
Because
us
I was
back.
eating a pizzadilla before. Because I made that a thing. It's a tortilla with pizza sauce. Well, it's actually just tomato sauce because whatever, and then some cheese or fake cheese in my case. But yeah, I shared something in the chat that was really interesting from 2013 from Rockefeller Foundation, which is the one that put out the Lockstep Initiative document from scenarios for future development and whatever the fuck the rest of it is. But this one is from Dreaming the Future of Health for the Next 100 Years. I thought we could look at it together because I've never seen this before and I just found it. Beijing, China.
Hold on, I have to
what
hop
you were
off.
talking about.
I have to hop off, you guys. I have to get back to my quizzes and shit.
All right.
Okay.
Wait. One last word to Craig. Chicago style pizza.
No, just tell Lucky to send me a link. I'll jump on. You can fuck with me there. I don't want to hear about your.
He said to jump on. You want to use my computer?
No,
okay.
Right here.
Can you send Pasta a link on Twitter, please? Okay.
Sure. I'll send it to his DM.
Okay. Bye. Nice meeting you, Kit.
See you later. Hunter.
See you, Hunter. Watch this later.
Hi, Hunter. I love you. Text me later, honey. All right, let me.
Great timing, but okay. This is a white paper from the Global Health Summit. So they talk about, if you go to the next page to see what it's about, on page 2.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to do both things.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. I'll bring it that way, and then I'll bring it back. That way you can see.
So this shows what it is, and then it gives you acronyms. So I was really struck by artificial intelligence and then Centers for Disease Control. Notice they say CDC and they don't put, how I mentioned that on our last streams, like prevention, because that's not the key. So they sometimes forget that part.
It's really creepy, the whole the CDC thing, because if you think about it too, it's like they're not there to prevent anything.
No,
they don't. Oh my gosh! Yeah,
it's right there in the name.
Yeah.
The views expressed in this report do not reflect those of the Rockefeller Foundation and should not be attributed to any individual delegate to this global summit except where a direct quotation is provided.
They
sure.
Can't really make it.
This is before the Lockstep document, so that's pretty interesting that this is 2013. So she was saying how it could have gone back so far, way before where it was going to be implemented, before 2020 or whatever. But I think they had to move things around, and they wanted to do things earlier, but then they had to switch some stuff and do the different initiatives first, like the war stuff. The Syria war probably came first before the pandemic, which is not over, apparently. There's still a state of emergency.
Yes.
For the U.S.
The war has cured everything.
Yeah, so basically Putin basically got rid of the pandemic. Putin says,
that's what I keep telling everybody.
Let me take care of it. I will break you.
And Saki doesn't have to pretend to wear a mask every day at her job, lying for the state. So she can just, chill in the room with all the other people. And meanwhile, we can't go on a plane or a train without having to wear a mask if you're in a certain city, I guess.
That's true.
But some cities are just like, fuck it, we don't care anymore.
Yeah.
And they're not even citing. They're not doing citations for violations of the vaccine mandate, which I read recently, because they're in LA. LA is going to lift the vaccine mandate very soon. So it's interesting that they never even cited anyone, not one business.
Wow.
And yet, there was all this hubbub about it. But now they're acting like, oh, we didn't do anything. But there was a lot of animosity towards businesses that were unable to stay open. And they still got fucked in the whole scheme of things. But now they're acting like, oh, we didn't do anything. There were no citations. There was no, there's nothing to worry about. Let's just go back to normal. But there is no normal. That's what people don't understand. But yeah, it's the normal that they want us to be in. And it's normal every day, just constant war. That's their normal, basically.
need is war.
We need more war. That's what we need. And more war money to give to the wars. The war-torn countries. We have to fund them while we starve, they have to fund them while they starve other countries that are sovereign. That they
Elle, these wars are not going to fight themselves. You know, we have to fund them. Got to give them some money, get them some weapons.
We always have the money to for we always have the money to kill, but never to, actually help the people thrive. We always have the lethal aid, but not living aid is what I keep telling everybody.
Here's the thing, because like when I did my service in the Marine Corps for 4 years, we saw, especially in the early 2000s, everyone was so gung-ho for the war in Iraq. But then afterwards, let's face it, 2003, there was a talk of WMDs in Iraq. This was a fact that the media was saying was true. Okay, the media was agreeing with the State Department and intel agencies here in the United States that there were WMDs in Iraq. And that's a lie. That was false information. And, it wasn't a few days ago, Samir Khan actually tweeted out a debate about RT, Russian state television, versus the BBC, and what's the difference between these two state-sponsored media outlets. And there was one jagoff there that had the audacity to say weapons of mass destruction in Iraq was not fake news. Motherfucker, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people suffered because of that fucking lie. There were WMDs there, and think about the treasury that we wasted in that ridiculous war. We could have made education affordable in the United States. We could have taken care of our citizens. We could have gotten Medicare for all happening. But no, it's now flushed down the toilet in a war that only helped out the war profiteers and the oil industry.
Kit,
that's it.
Precisely what's happening right now.
And no, it's a repeat, because who is profiting off of, again, the natural gas lines before the invasion? Who is profiting off all the oil deals there? You had Romney, of course. You had the Bidens. You have the Clintons. You have the Pelosi's. And you have all the other jagoff Republican and Democratic lawmakers and their fantastic fucking little family members who are all enjoying the wonderful benefits, especially from our 2014 coup that we did in Ukraine. These are things that happen. It's not fake news, but yet the media will tell you that it's fake. And of course, then you're going to have jagoffs like DuckDuckGo saying, well, we're going to suppress information. We have money for war. We just can't take care of our people.
Well, at least we're consistent.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, consistent. There you go. Yeah. That's going to be on the tomb for the United States.
Something to be said.
At least we were consistent. Fuck the war.
Yeah. They should just come out and say that, because we know that's what they believe. So.
What up, Bill?
Hey.
Roman senators.
Leo, look who it is. Say hi,
Leo. What up, Lucky?
Leo, so cute.
He is. You see, he's a genius. See, he's got his
stable genius
hoodie on.
Hunter got me.
Oh yeah, that would be funny.
Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
Hey, Lucky, but like, going back to that document, if you want to get it for later, like to peruse, there's some interesting shit in there, like really interesting questions. That I think Pasta would enjoy. Well, not enjoy, but appreciate as well. There's climate change mentioned there, which of course is part of their agenda and everything. So they talk about what to do about all these things in the future. It's on like the next page or so. Like you can see the questions. No, like 4 pages. Organizing the dreaming. This is a white paper. It's a legit document from 2013. What are we more certain about? And then it has all these little things that they're going to talk about. Climate change and scarcities of energy, water, biodiversity, and food will have a fundamental impact on health and survival. And then science and technology will advance rapidly with linkages across information, robotic health, and biotechnologies, profoundly affecting public health and medicine. Well, you know what? They got that right. How about that? They're really good at this, I have to say.
They got charts.
Yeah.
They got fucking pretty charts for us to...
WWF has lots of charts too, and you have to pay for them for membership. You get to pay to make charts for the WWF. What a great scam.
Wow.
And here it says there'll be a demand and opportunity for health promotion, prevention, and abnormality, linking personalized intervention to population health.
Oh, there's that word again. I keep hearing.
Society will be more informed, connected, and independent with more peer-to-peer learning.
Interdependent.
Interdependent.
We don't want independence. We want interdependence.
Yeah. Whoops. Whoops. That's nice to say
you were thinking too critically.
Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? How will it change? Oh my god. They have it. They have
it's all planned. Oops. No, it isn't. My bad. Allegedly.
Allegedly, we were just reporting on a document. Debates and uncertainties about the future.
Oh, really? Debates and uncertainties. Well, let's see. When did this come out? What, 2013? So let's look at what's going on right now. There is starvation, massive unemployment, inflation, endless wars, political corruption, economic corruption, police corruption, prison industrial complex happening.
What the fuck? Okay, look at this right here. This top
1918 influenza pandemic.
Right. At the heart of uncertainty is the unexpected. A century ago, in the midst of the what is it? Small writing. Confidence that the germ-causing disease would be eradicated. The 1918 influenza epidemic killed millions. Oh, they have it all right here.
Thanks, Start Page, for showing me this. Like I just started using that.
Waking up in 2050. Scenarios for future and health. Oh, gee, okay. Well, we're just a couple of years away from 2050. Here's hoping I die of dementia before that happens. But there we go.
It might be likely. Sorry.
Yeah, it might be likely. Yes, there we go.
Depends how many boosters you get. Really.
How solidified they make your brain.
You know what? I had hope for the future. I really did. I'll never forget 2016.
Oh my God, Elle, what the hell? This is really not. This is empowering to know that this is the plan, but like this is not.
But seriously,
rainbows and butterflies and unicorn farts. Okay.
You said this was before Lockstep, or this was after Lockstep?
This was before Lockstep, 2013.
And who produced this article? I mean,
Rockefeller Foundation, of course.
This is the Rockefeller. So the Lockstep, they just built upon this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I hold on. Wait, there was actually a comedy show where they actually talked about the Rockefellers. God damn it, hold on.
Oh my gosh, this is so many pages, Al. Like this is like 31 pages.
They do nice work over there at the Rockefeller.
Look at how nice their presentations are.
And this is Beijing, China, Pasta. Beijing, China is the.
Can you say China, please?
China.
Thank you.
January 2013. China.
We did it in sync.
I know, right? China.
China.
This is the Global Health Summit. This is for the Global Health Summit. It doesn't reflect the views of Rockefeller Foundation, Pasta. It's
I know,
just
right?
the Global Health
we're
Summit.
Put it out there. They're like an instruction manual for fucking people. Like, hey,
yeah,
do this.
Don't blame us.
And here's, they had the pictures copyrighted 2000.
We're in this together. How many times have you heard that, by the way?
Oh my God. Is that theirs? They patented that shit? We're in this together.
Look at this. Like, which scenario would you prefer to live in?
I would like to live in
none of them.
Like, are you kidding me?
Did you guys see a lot of the stuff from the Ukraine shit? The articles, the paperwork that girl had, pretty much that the 13 bio labs, each one of the labs.
Yeah, I went over that.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck can they deny that shit now? They had the address to the places.
Yeah.
Well, gee, pasta. Hold on. Wait, I'm getting the brainwaves of neoliberalism hitting my brain. Excuse me, Pasta. What it was those were scientific labs to deal with countering bioagents, not producing them. And just because we had them in stockpile, they were known as supplies in which we can effectively come up with different solutions. And there's no way that we're ever going to build more bioweapons there. You got to trust the system.
Gain of function research.
All right, listen, Kid Saki.
On the up and up.
Listen up, Kid Saki.
Yeah?
We just got the fucking letter from the head of the Ukraine, the health minister that said, burn all the pathogens, get rid of them. So we know that's not true.
You know, it's on the up and up.
They just wanted to cause the fire to be warm. Don't you get it? They were cold in Ukraine. It's cold in Ukraine. They gotta like the fires to be warm.
It's winter in Ukraine, for Christ's sake.
It's winter. Yeah, it is winter.
On, for fuck's sake.
Did you hear that YouTube took down Ukraine under fire? Ukraine on fire?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, thankfully it's on Rumble, and I think it's also on Odyssey now too.
Mm-hmm. And like, did they take it off Fubi or something? Or
they did something.
I think they took it off Fubi too.
I just find it's again really depressing that this is where we're at, and you have these quote unquote liberals and progressives cheerleading for this fucking censorship. I am waiting for the day. I can't wait for the day when TYT gets hit with something and they're down. I don't think they will because they got that Katzenberg fucking cash.
Yeah, they.
But
you know,
it would be hilarious to see.
All you got to do is toe the line. Don't you guys know how to play this game yet? You just say what they want you to say. You don't say the thing you want to say. You say the other thing.
They'll be like, "What Russian warship?"
Steve, are you typing as me?
I might
Go fuck yourself.
God, he does this all the time.
My phone died. So
Russian warship. Russian warship. Go. Those heroes are dead.
I just hope coming on this show, Kit, hasn't ruined your faith in humanity and your optimistic outlook on the world.
I'm good for that.
I have hope for humanity. I really do. No, I do think that somehow this crazy ship of ours will make it to port. Not in one piece, but we'll make it. We'll make it. And my dream for humanity would be eventually for us to go into space. I mean, that's something I have a high hope for. We should.
You want to go get radiation and turn gray and long?
No. No, but look, I think in order for humanity to survive, we do have to go into the next frontier.
Why do we deserve to go anywhere, Kit? We fucking have destroyed the planet we're on. Why?
Because human beings can fucking do it. That's why. I think we can.
Or we can fucking die.
Let's explore the ocean first.
I think it's a great idea and a beautiful notion to want to go to space and all of that.
I think we already were in Mars.
But ultimately, until people actually get in their brain and get their thought around the fact that we live in a mining operation. They're mining your humanity. That's what they're doing. They're taking your life force. That's what you're the fucking product. And until we can figure out how to live with respect to all things, I don't think going out of space sure ain't going to save us.
I would have to make the counter argument that might be the thing to wake people up to go into space, to go into the next frontier. But sadly, it's again to your point.
We can't wake them up on the planet that we are making.
You want to wake them up on fucking Uranus, but you can't wake them up here.
No. But I think. Listen,
it's Pluto.
Look, let's look at the words of Sagan, for example, of Carl Sagan, where we have to look at space is that frontier, and I think there are wonders and opportunities and new discoveries that we as a species could benefit from, and I hope that we are able to do it. The sad result is, though, let's look at who's controlling space right now. A lot of private corporations that are doing it, but it is our frontier, and I think that's where we have to go as a species.
I think
I would like for us to get there.
I think you're right that inevitably we kind of always want to progress to see the things that we don't know about, and that's just human nature. But I think the things that we need to know about on this planet to keep us going on this planet and not fucking, have a nuclear winter. I think we need to figure that out before.
Hold on. I'm going to instigate a fight with Pasta. VSA Dan says, Pasta just wanted to say Uranus. You just wanted to say Uranus and not mention Pluto or Neptune. Hey, you know what? I think that's pretty pretty planetist of you to ignore Pluto and Neptune.
You know, we
and
did
only
talk
focus
about
on
Pluto
Uranus.
the other day with Shadow Band.
Yes.
He and
Shadow Band and
Tina
came on, and we talked about
to
Pluto.
us about the hijinks.
Pluto's fucking with us. Do you know that, Kit?
So shout out to
Pluto. Pluto's not a planet, but you know what?
It is a planet.
Pluto's not a planet. It's not a planet.
They made a planet again.
No.
They did. They made it. It was a planet when I was a kid, and then it wasn't. And
Let's have democracy in this chat. Type 1 if you think Pluto's a planet. Type 2 if you know that's not. Democracy will decide.
Type 3 Uranus is the best planet.
Oh, wow. Someone left and likes to talk about Uranus a lot. There you go. There you go. I can't wait to get my own Earth planet where I'm gonna call it New Chicago, and the food's gonna be great Chicago style all across the planet. It's gonna be great stuff, good pizza,
deep crust planet.
Deep crust planet.
Did Kit take you out for pizza pasta? Did he take you out and show you all the yummy pasta?
No, they know what they did. What they did, they said, "Oh, we're gonna figure out for some." They didn't listen to the Chicago guys and say, "We're gonna take you to a good spot where you get some good deep dish pizza." They went on their own thing, and they say they made their own chip. Like, it wasn't all that great.
They went all cowboy on it. And tried
they went all cowboy and cowgirl. There you go.
And cowgirl,
cow person.
I think it's clear.
Cow person.
I think it's clear that people come to this show for passionate planet talk and
excuse me,
pizza analysis.
Excuse me, damn.
And Kit sneezing.
Yeah.
It's.
I usually avoid sneezing as much as I can. God, that's the one thing I hate to do, like sneezing on the show, or coughing or anything like that.
Sneezing while you're driving. That is the worst thing ever. That is scary to sneeze while you're driving.
Oh, of course. I'd be afraid to sneeze and drive. I don't recommend it. I don't smoke and drive and don't drink and drive, folks, because that never works.
I smoke and drive.
Smoke and drive. Really, Pasta?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Get 420 on the I-90. Okay, there you go. Pasta's on his phone, and he's having a conversation. What he's getting is a message about how great
he's on the phone with NASA to verify your outrageous
your
story about Pluto.
He's fact checking.
Looking at Uranus.
He's looking at Uranus.
Does it rain on Uranus?
No.
Well, actually,
I mean, unless I pull my pants down, it doesn't touch it.
Hey! Everybody better be wearing pants.
My anus is dry.
It might be confusing planets.
Oh my gosh, Pasta! I think it's adorable when you curse on your show and then you say "Sorry, Mom," and I go, "Oh my gosh!" I sit here and go, "Pasta is the sweetest guy. He's apologizing to his mom."
That is pretty endearing.
I'm like, "Oh, that's so cute." Oh my gosh! I'm like, he's the sweetest. You can just tell. It's a sweet guy.
Alex is saying Pasta's ordering New York City pizza. How dare you, sir?
How many times did he say fucking anus tonight, though, huh? Huh, people?
I didn't say anus once. I said Uranus. We were talking about
I didn't say you know what?
Anus. I said Uranus.
My anus. Jay, listen. That's private right there, okay? That serves violence. All right, that's a no-fly zone right there. Okay.
I hope so.
Circle back.
It's a no-fly zone. to quote that politician who was being interviewed by Max Blumenthal, where she said, "I don't know what that means. No-fly zone."
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck do you mean no-fly zone? I would have lost it on her, man.
He had to explain it to her, man.
Yeah.
I
don't know what that means.
No fly zone. A Russian jet flies. We got a fire at it. Pretty much World War III, Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well,
These people are so fucking stupid. Nobody's as bad as Ro Khanna, though. The radical left. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, don't worry. He's
the far left.
He's part of the Congressional Progressive Caucus. Pasta. He knows what he's doing. And then, of course, you got the wonderful Pramila Jayapal, who knows how to negotiate. $7 trillion to $1.75 trillion. Then saying, Manchin's going to back us up. Dumbass, you got
That's
slapped.
all theater, anyways. That's all bullshit,
anyway.
anyways.
Of course it
It
was.
is.
Let me piggyback on what you said before. When you're naming all these things, it doesn't make a difference. You can name shit till the sun goes dry, right? It doesn't make a difference. It's all about ending that corruption at the top,
of
top,
course,
right?
Yep.
And we're on a show now with these two ladies who talk about this shit all the time, who understand the World Economic Forum, who understand what the elites are doing. So there's only one fucking issue right now. It's corruption at top. We deal with it before it deals with us. Then we can get in the room, decide if you want to live on Pluto, Uranus, my anus, wherever you want to go. But that's got to be done first.
Right, Pasta. There is no my anus. There is no my anus.
A bit of caucus talk and anus talk. I'm not sure
Don't put the caucus in the.
if the censors will get us for that, but
Is this the actual?
keep it real, y'all.
Is this the actual video, Steve? What is this?
What is this?
Oh,
What are we looking
what is
at?
this? Did you make a new thing?
Aw.
Oh, it is? Oh, we might need to watch. Oh, it's already okay. That's why. This
Yeah,
is the clip.
go.
You guys
Go
need
ahead.
to check this out, okay?
Okay, let's go
Do
check
I
it
just
out.
play it on here like that? Yeah. Oh, you already did it for me? Is
I
it?
don't want to hear about your fucking culturally Marxist Mormon. Not again.
I got to re-iron.
You don't even know how to iron. If you knew how to iron, your hair wouldn't be that fucking curly. Now, what if you would have cleaned your room and straightened your fucking hair with that iron? That's all fucking cultural Marxist propaganda. I'll show you the goddamn helicopters. It happened in the Soviet Union. It already happened. You don't understand it. Violence took over. Everyone lost their moral compass, and then there was Doncopters murdering people on the streets.
Inevitable. It's
That
inevitable.
is Paulie.
Uncopter.
That was Paulie. You got
That
it.
was
There you
Paulie
go.
and Prop and
Why does it?
So
a bunch
good.
of weirdos.
It's why it's showing the visual is like slow.
Oh, I don't know. You're lagging, man.
I don't know. What happened.
Everybody, you see that over there? Wait, you see that over there? Way up there in that corner. Yeah, over there. Go hit that PayPal. Help these peeps out. Come on now.
Come on, do it.
Right?
Do
Yeah.
it. Here. Wait, Pasta, help even further.
No,
There
well,
you go.
there you go.
There you go. Boom.
Oh, that's
See that?
Tickle it.
I'm also pointing.
Really?
I'm also pointing. But
Yeah,
you can't
Alice
see.
pointing.
Ella's also pointing. Nice.
Now
Everybody
I'm
knows
excited.
All I
There
see
you
is
go.
thing is
Fuck
now.
Cabello over there with an eye.
There you go.
I'm
Well,
like,
help
I
us-
don't even know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay.
Help them out.
Yeah,
help
there
us
you
out
go.
if you can.
There you go.
Clearly, we're gonna have to pay off Rock.
That's the kind of QR code.
Let's
we
raise
need.
some dough. Come
We
on,
need-
people.
There you go.
We're gonna have to do a thing. Everybody, please make sure you tweet and share it, and make sure you tag Rockfin and tell them that
Yeah.
this needs to be over there. We are
Yes.
not taking their bullshit.
Also, if I might, the old everybody in this room has a wrench in the chat, so subscribe to each other as well. We're trying to
Yeah.
everybody come up.
Who's
Yeah.
the voice behind the machine over there?
This is Steve Cutler live.
You know.
Steve, I didn't know it was you son of a bitch.
Pasta.
Come and say
Pasta.
hi.
What's
First
up?
of all, Steve is
Son
behind the
of a
ones and
bitch.
twos, man. He's behind the
I
ones
love
and
it.
twos. Whoa, dude, you got an awesome beard. Whoa, bro. Hey, man, all right. There you go. See, I'm trying to grow that one out there, too. See, there you go. There you go.
You know what Leo does? Leo likes to go and stick his head under the beard and roll his whole head under there
What up,
and then
Steve?
stare at me
What up?
like,
up, Craig? That's so funny. You didn't know who the disembodied voice was.
I didn't know
like-
who
He's
it
not
was.
You didn't know.
It's nice to
I
meet
didn't
you.
know the
Pasta.
first time. I was so confused.
I just know your
I was like,
singing
oh, it's
voice.
Steve.
Pasta, my friend. You are an authoritative source in the world of social media, and you did not know who that was. I am shocked and chagrined. So you got to get your taste buds reinforced here in the city of Chicago, so you know better.
Oh,
Come on.
To be
Come
fair,
on, Chad.
you didn't know I had a beard, so I don't know. I don't know.
I only saw the top of your head, dude. I only saw like just top of your head.
channel too.
That's right, I have a channel too. It's called Steve Cutler Live on the YouTube and
Is this right here?
on the
Can I play this
Odyssey
intro thing? Will that
and the
show it?
Rumbles.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna play your show
Sure.
intro.
All right.
That will show
Here's
you.
my show intro.
Living on the road, my friend, gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, you breath as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sank into your dreams.
Yeah,
That's an awesome intro, bro.
yeah.
Isn't
I
that
put
awesome?
something up to share too as well.
Well, thanks.
Just for
He does
fun.
all that stuff for me.
Aw.
And if you guys, and he's not on the ones and twos. I'm running the whole thing here, guys. Like,
No, she's
Whoa.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm doing
okay.
this while I'm talking to you guys. He's just in the.
To be fair, she does have 11 arms.
I do not.
I mean, you can't tell because the camera adds 20 pounds or whatever, but
It only adds one arm, Steve. Oh my God.
wow.
Yeah. So he makes me all kinds of fun things. You guys need some of these for your show too. Okay. I mean, look, like here's one.
Dude, I can't believe goddamn Lucky Burrito subscribed to me.
Well, we are working on our graphics. FaZe has done a lot of great stuff on our show. I'm so glad we found him.
He does all kinds. Steve does stuff too. So yeah,
that's
like
cool. Yeah.
if he
Oh, wow, that's pretty
if
awesome.
you guys need help, you know, like Steve makes all these, like reach out. This is what we are here to
All
do.
right,
is
yeah,
to help each other. Like,
Yeah, really.
Okay.
I mean, you guys obviously have your shit together, so I mean, it's no, you guys.
Well, no,
your
like,
show-
some
your show
of
looks
that stuff
stylish.
looks pretty cool. Some of that's, you know, like, no, I like that. I like that. I would definitely bring it up. There's a lot of stuff we are working at the studio. We recently had an open house, which was so cool. Ooh, authentic ads.
Nice.
Fuck, there you go.
And this
There
is
you
Mr. Wilson. If you don't know who Mr. Wilson is, you should. He is awesome.
Oh, wow. And
Mr. Wilson.
So Steve makes all these like digital arts. This is Commander X.
All right.
And he has a dog that matches Leo.
Quit plugging me,
Well, I wanted to show your stuff.
Steve Butler.
We made Rick Overton. He tried to come on a couple times, but
Rick!
his internet. But look, we made him this one. He is the sweetest guy ever. I absolutely adore him. Yeah, Steve like makes all kinds of different
Assange.
stuff
Right
for
there.
us.
Yeah.
This is Commander X's dog, Zavi. And Glory Jones actually sent Commander X this picture. So he has it. He's in jail right
We
now.
want the kid
And
dancing
so-
footage.
Oh, you want the dancing kit footage?
Wait.
Hey, these are pants.
Wait, he's like,
these
what?
are
Oh, the
shoes.
pants. Oh, your pants
Oh, the
video.
pants. Oh.
Oh, man. See,
And also, I want to say thanks for being a good sport, Kit, because that was brilliant.
Yeah, well, people are saying, hey, look, I'm not Kyle Kalinske, okay? I don't have some crystal ball over my head telling me what I can't do and then being cucked around. I'm wearing goddamn pants. Do I look like I work for CNN? I got the gentleman styles from my good friend Pasta. That's right.
That's awesome.
Well, you're going to deny it now?
Pasta ain't said shit.
No.
Like, well,
Wow. When Pasta comes back to Chicago, he's gonna have some words for me. He's gonna have some words for
oh,
me.
man.
Yes. So there you go. But hey, look.
Yeah, we did the we did the oh, here it is. It was the happy birthday one. That's the one it
yeah, it
was.
was the happy birthday.
It was a
There
kid
you
happy
go.
birthday.
Yeah.
So let's see what is that one? Happy birthday.
Your happy birthday, yes.
Got it.
Ah, yes, my glorious birthday, which I plan on excuse me, that's not Rona.
It's Omicron. It's Deltacron, right?
Got the Delta Romacons.
It's the
Omicron.
It's the oh my god, a crom.
Oh my
So
god.
got an L by-
Allegedly.
Here we go. Look
you
at this
go.
handsome guy. This is how I invited Kit to come on the show, guys.
Look at that gold jacket. Where the hell did you get that thing from?
Don't hate.
Lucky Gilmore's house?
Don't hate.
1974 Dustin Hoffman.
There you go.
Oh,
That's the look.
oh
I
no,
think he's
there's
going for.
no sound.
Oh, you gotta back it up. And turn it up.
I'm going to.
I haven't.
All right, here we go.
Okay, hold
We've
on,
had a
here we
whole
go.
discussion about this outfit, Kit, on the show before. We have literally had a discussion
All
about
right.
this outfit. All right.
Lucky Burrito Art and Music donated $1.99 saying you must wear that outfit when you come on my show. Oh, I guess there's a show.
There it is.
Well, you know what? Private message me, reach out to me. If you have my email, then we'll get that set up then. Okay? There, that's a promise. After all, you know what? Because someday my birthday will be an international holiday.
Exactly.
The 2 days before, it's sort of like the thing from The Godfather. Ask whatever favor you want, and I shall grant it. You know, like you know. that's.
The face change is the best.
Why are you undressed under that table? Curtin said that to me on Rockfin. Hey, see these? Called pants, shoes. Boom. Saying I'm undressed. Do I look like I work for CNN? The answer is no. Yeah, I showed him all right.
Yeah, do I look like I work for CNN? I wear pants.
Yeah.
You're not living in society here, folks.
Steve, can I share that little tweet I want to share from Sky Daddy, who was just on the show the other day? Because this was the tweet of the day for me here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Up there it says you're in the show, everyone can hear you. All right. So to anyone I've ever offended, to anyone I've ever wronged, to anyone I ever hurt, there's nothing I can do. Russia's responsible. I had to put that up. I once say.
Finally, someone said it.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't do it, Russia.
I didn't do it, Russia. It wasn't me, Russia.
Oh my God. That's so
I didn't run over that person. It was Russia.
Meme where it's like DNC on the bike and it puts his stick through the tire spokes and it falls down. He's like, Russia.
Damn Russia.
Exactly.
Let's see. Charlie Brown's Rebellion says, I fully expect to see pajama bombs, though, by the way. Well, here you go. See, the thing is, like, hold on.
Hang on. We gotta
bring him full screen.
We gotta bring him full screen. Hang on. We gotta bring. Oh,
pants. Okay.
Is he wearing slacks or does he have pajamas on?
Hang on. I'm trying to get the thing.
I'm wearing pants. God damn it. I'm trying to form a society here. Come on. You gotta be professional.
His last name is not Tubin, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Do I look like that jagoff from CNN? How the fuck did that asshole get his fucking job back anyways?
Who?
That fucker Tubin.
He got
CNN.
his job back on CNN.
Keep on getting all these fucking heavy hitters.
They got pedos. They're not worried about him.
Yeah, I
got bigger fish to fry, buddy.
Yeah.
Jeffrey. Tubin.
Hey! He was tubing it off, you know.
Oh my God!
Tubing it off.
Nice prop work.
Jeffrey.
Gotta use what you got, you know, Steve.
I feel you, dog.
Exactly.
In the moment, feeling it. In the moment.
Jack off, man.
What you say about Uranus? I'm sorry.
What you fucking say about Pluto? God damn it!
Oh my God!
It's a planet. No, it's not. Shut up! I'll kill you.
No, Pluto's not a planet. Pluto's not a planet. There you go.
The Emperor says it's a planet.
The drama.
Oh, how dare you besmirch his name? Our Emperor. I don't think so. How dare you? How simply dare you? Our Emperor is out of this equation right now. Don't you bring his name up, especially what Fiorella said. She was the Emperor. How dare she? How simply dare she?
The drama continues.
Okay, kids, I gotta go get high. I mean, I gotta go say bye. I mean, I want to feel like I gotta cry.
Well, wait, Craig. First of all,
why are you saying Craig?
Right, Craig Jadula, right? It's Craig, right? Or Pasta? Should I just call you Pasta now?
Call me whatever you want. I don't
you heard it here first.
Malkador.
Do you know what Steve says about when people say the name Craig? I'll let Lucky Burrito or Elle tell you. I'm not going to say the joke.
Oh, wow. Okay. I see what you mean now, my friend. I can't believe that. Well, Malkador, that's what I'm going to call you. Malkador, listen. No, Sigismund. Sigismund, listen to me,
Oh
my
my
friend.
God, what are you talking about? The Emperor's going nuts over here.
No, don't worry about it. Don't
It's
worry
like
about
I
it.
just want to be out the door for fuck's sake.
I love the way that everybody in the chat has got a fucking wrench.
There you go.
Man.
So
that's how we roll.
Yeah.
So
Right,
Sigismund,
I want everybody
my
to be able
good
to say it.
colleague. Hear me out.
All
Whenever
right.
you're back in Chicago, let me know. And by the way, did you happen to see my recent interview that I did with our good friend Jackie McGowan?
Yeah, what? I'll talk about that with you off the air, pal.
No!
Off the air,
Oh,
yes.
is that the interview that I was messaging you about, Kit?
Something like
interview?
that, yes.
Yeah, we were
Excellent.
messaging.
Well, thank you
We're
guys
in public
so much.
forums, kid. You can't, God forbid. If you want to hold a secret or keep something quiet, don't fucking tell Kid. Don't.
See,
People
we
on
love you,
Uranus will find
Bozo.
out.
Listen, dog. We got a lot to talk about. I'll take you out. I'll take you out to some good food. Get some good food for you, my friend. Okay. When you come back here in Chicago, let me know when you're here. Okay.
Beautiful.
I'm pointing to that PayPal, everybody.
Oh, I love you, Pasta. You're the sweetest.
We love you,
I
Pasta.
love you guys,
Thank
too.
you for any help you can be with that Rockfin shit.
Yeah,
we
I
thank
didn't even know. You
in
guys,
advance.
somebody should have told me. I love pasta too. It's the
Yeah.
best food, right?
It's top 10.
Oh my God, I can't wait for you to get your surprise in the mail. It's a good surprise. It's not like it's
you are
not a
gonna-
surprise like you would be like, oh God, Kit sent me something. Oh shit, what the fuck did he send me?
Make
No,
sure
it's a
that you're
good,
really
it's a good
big.
surprise.
Oh wow! You really
Really
think
big
I'd
for
give
you.
you a bad present? That's kind of an insult right
Send
there.
me one then, and then I'll
All right, let me ask you guys a question.
Sure.
While you're here, because me and Kit, we kind of started our channels doing the same thing, right? We made sure we interviewed grassroots candidates.
Mhm.
And, Kit said the other day, like, he's still going to do that and whatnot. But you can see that there was a little, like, hesitancy in his voice being like, yeah, I don't know if we really should do this anymore because these people are kind of full of shit.
Yeah.
Elections suck and we know it's not even worth it, but we're going to do it anyways. Do you think we should continue to do it? Somewhat, or do you think because I know that Fee's like, yeah, I don't want to interview any of these assholes, but
I think activists is what's important. Activists and people that are actually doing mutual aid and things in our community, that is important. First off, I wouldn't interview somebody unless I would say, what are you doing actively in your community besides raising funds and telling people and going on streams? What are you doing? What are you doing in your community? What have you done? I personally, me in my own community, I have a resume that could kick anybody's ass of volunteer work and shit that I've done in my community with my soup kitchen, with work. I worked at a homeless shelter. I volunteered there. I've painted fucking churches. I've done it all. And I feel like if you want a better community, then you make your community better. What are they doing for that? First off, what are they doing besides just running for office? Because that's not a solution to me.
Right.
Yeah, but half the activists, Lucky, I consider them slacktivists. You know what I'm saying? And just because you have a good idea doesn't mean you're going to move people and get people to come on your side and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like all these people who have great ideas, but they really can't connect with people and get people to fucking get out to go to lunch.
Yeah.
Let alone
So
get out the
that's
streets
what I would
like
ask
this,
first, though. Like, what are you doing to actually get people to actually physically be out there and do stuff? Because me, I can go down to my local soup kitchen and I know who the executor is down there, and I also know the guy Deacon Dave down the road that does all kinds of work within our community too, and that does this mutual aid. Are they doing those things? Like, I think that it's not about whether or not the person is running for office or whatever it is. Are they actually doing something? Do they deserve to have themselves put out there to where, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care what somebody's subscriber count is. That doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter to my community. What really matters, it needs to be what they're doing.
Yeah, actions speak louder than words.
I will say this. So I agree with, again, what you're saying in regard towards what are people doing in your community. Now, to Pasta's point, I was a little hesitant to do this interview, but when I have candidates reach out to me to be on my show, okay, you're entering into the lion's den. I won't be held responsible for my audience ripping off your head and curb stomping you.
Right.
But I've got to be. I told
you
people,
could have gone a lot harder on her than you did.
You could have.
That's a lot. That's a thing though. Like,
yeah, I know, but what? Like, the thing is, hugging a cinder block. Like the thing is, like,
not against you though. I'm not holding.
Well, the thing is, as soon as I ask you a question, why should people vote Democrat, or why are you running the Democratic Party? Eventually, I was getting the word, and I was like, oh, this is how it's going to be.
She praised Biden.
Yeah.
To
She
any
praised
Democrat,
fucking Biden and said that she was proud of the virtue signal of the fucking State of the Union. I swear to fucking God, do they have a fucking warehouse? Do they have a warehouse full of virtue signal fucking bullshit? They had little Ukrainian flags and pins. Are you fucking kidding me? We have no supply chain, but they fucking have pins and flags ready at the fucking helm? Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, that's capitalism at its finest.
Pasta.
That's a nice look.
I wanted to stay hidden for that one. I didn't want my face to be seen.
I would say at this point, because eventually, like when it was getting to that point of, okay, I'm getting the word salad, but any Democrat that's going to reach out to me and be on my show and say like, hey, I want to be on your show, I'm going to ask you that question. Why should we vote for you?
Yeah.
Why should we give a damn about you?
I think that's a great reason to have that kind of candidate on.
If you're going to say that, then if you're going to be Democrat, run.
Give me a reason. Make one up. Anybody on this panel, give me a reason on how you would be proud of Biden on that speech there.
Wait, do you want me to give you a lie or the
You
truth?
rub your knuckles for freaking burn pits.
I'm transferring from my lizard form.
Come on, under the circumstances,
I know she's like putting her perfume.
Think about it.
Let me just rub my perfume.
Think about it. Under the circumstances and all of that machismo from the Big Joe and Nancy getting all puddled fucking because he said burn pits. The energy was palpable. And I wasn't proud of him though.
When she said that, I was just like, "Are you kidding me? Like, no, done." Done. First off, if you're a Democrat, I'm fucking done with you. I had a Democrat.
What about a Republican? Wait, what about a Republican?
I have tried like hell to get a Republican on my show.
There is no dice. Difference.
They have
no dice.
Voting. If I cannot follow my vote and know that my vote actually fucking counts, why the fuck am I gonna get out there and try to fucking convince anybody who is suffering in this world? Why would I tell someone in my community, oh yeah, I feel like I half-ass might believe that this could possibly fucking happen, as if it didn't happen in 2016 and 2020, and like fuck that, man, guys. Bernie fucked us over. And holding on to him is the stupidest fucking bullshit that we could fucking do. We're literally praising a guy who fucked us over. He fucked us over. He is not our friend.
I'll never forget Philly.
Proud of. He's not.
I'll never forget Philly.
I'll never forget Florida. Yeah. Like they proved that Democratic lawyers said they can go in a back room full of cigar smoke, pick whoever they want. That should have been the moment in time. I mean, that's like, me and Fiorella, when we were January 6th, we looked at each other like, this should have been the fucking progressives over here, demanding transparency and a fair election. But instead,
the progressive movement won't do that. Unfortunately, there's too many influence from these politicians.
Not a movement anymore, buddy.
We are the fucking movement. Either we fucking move or we will fucking stand where we are and we will die.
No.
Like that's it.
No, we gotta move to Uranus. I love you guys. That's it for me.
Oh, pasta. I got to treat you out, man. Trust me, food when you come here back to Chicago, okay?
Kit, just being with you, you beautiful man, inside and out. I love you. Lucky, it's so great. Steve, thank you so much. Behind the ones and twos over there. Love your music. Elle, it's great seeing you. Shit sucks again over there. And tell Leo.
That's idiocracy, yeah.
The Natural Pepper says, yeah. Elections is screwed.
Everyone needs to go subscribe to the Natural Prepper. Everyone go subscribe to the Natural Prepper. She's part of the Roar Network, and she is doing the prepping stuff, and she's got goats, and she knows how to do all that stuff. That homesteading is what we need for our intentional communities. That's how we're going to survive.
I just went and subscribed to the Natural Prepper.
See that?
And if you haven't, Hardlands Media.
Oh, thank you so much. We do appreciate all the support. There's a lot more stuff we're working on. Lainey is actually building a radio station at the studio. So Pasta, yeah. Lainey's doing things. So there you go. And I was really proud of Lainey. Thank you so much for actually getting her on board with that awesome summit that was hosted by Fiorella. All the ladies there did a fantastic job. speaking truth to power and being unapologetic. There you
go. Tomorrow Fiorella is going to be hosting another panel. Can I do one last share, Lucky?
Of course you can.
Okay, I know, but I like to ask. It's your show.
This is but see, I feel like this is a mutual aid for all of us. You know what I mean? That's what we're here for. If you guys need research done, freaking Elle is your freaking lady. Holy shit. She pulls stuff out of nowhere. What was that?
She pulls shit out of Uranus.
Yes!
Yes!
Circle it back! Yeah, she brought up that we have to have Pasta watch that documentary, and same with Kit. We should do. Oh my gosh, we should do a watch party.
I think a lot of people have seen it. So
the Spin documentary where it's
1995.
95 Bill Clinton, and then they show the behind the scenes. Elle, you tell him because you got that.
Yeah, they show the behind the scenes of the 1992 presidential, primary campaign. I don't know if it was, I think it was the primary, yeah. But the election in general, and how they snowed over this Larry Agron guy, Agron, I guess his name. And he got fucked over at the debates and everything, and he got arrested. And they show a conversation with Larry King and Bill Clinton, where Larry's basically saying, "Yeah, we'll serve you. Ted Turner will serve you well in your administration." Basically, just treating it as a foregone conclusion that he's going to be president. So.
Yep.
Because they know they are selected, not elected.
Who the fuck
tomorrow
wouldn't if Larry King says, Ted Turner will serve you. You know what I mean?
He'll serve you. How disgusting!
That is some slimy fucking double
entendre. Look how stupid this shit is. It's already unsubscribed me from fucking Fiorella. Sorry to interrupt, Steve, but
really, it unsubscribed you from. They do that.
Literally unsubscribed me from my business partner. Okay,
right.
Tomorrow night you can see
Steve and I too. They'll unsubscribe me from his channel. Yeah. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Gotta be kidding me. So tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time, Fiorella will moderate a power panel. You can see. From left to right, you got Soraya Foss over there. She's a libertarian who ran for president. She's not really with the party much anymore, but she ran for president last time out. She was on RT Arabic, RT Spanish, and RT America. She would write articles, go on, be a contributor. She's awesome. So she'll be on the show tomorrow. And then you got Rachel Blevins, who is really starting to get a lot of steam. She just joined Rockfin just recently. She was on RT's Boom Bust, and she was also a contributor. On her Rockfin, she's been doing great videos about Ukraine and Russia, and you can see Fee there. And then the one and only Cynthia McKinney will also join the group.
Wow.
That is going to be a great show tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific. You know how I like to set these panels up. So the ladies are going to take storm. I was trying to get together a panel with Scott Ritter, Scott Horton. I didn't hear back from them. Sean Stone, I've been in touch with him. That's Oliver Stone's son. But I hate to say that because the kid's been making a name for himself, and he used to be on the show watching the Hawks here and there. But he's now in my roller index, and I'm going to get him going. Hopefully we can get Ritter. We have a connection to Scott Horton, but it's just a crazy busy week, and I want to do a panel like that. Dan Cohen is also in the queue to do one of these panels. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Dan's excellent.
So, we've been kind of talking a lot with the Greystone the Gray Zone, crew.
Yeah, yep. They're doing some great work. Yeah. By the way, Craig, I just had to subscribe again to Convo Couch.
What the fuck?
Well, I'm glad that you had to subscribe to Convo Couch, but I don't know why I'm getting called Craig still.
Oh my god!
All right, fine, Pasta.
Do you see that, guys? Do you see how it went to following there for Fiorella right here?
Oh.
I didn't touch a fucking thing, and it just switched.
What?
That's friggin' nuts, man.
Dude, thank you.
I swear to you, dude, it's like
the spooks are tuned in. Thanks, guys.
Do not use DuckDuckGo.
No.
Duck, go.
Fuck, go. I'm out, guys. I love you. I'll see you on Uranus.
All right. Peace out.
There.
I will see you tomorrow. Oh my gosh,
ladies and gentlemen,
I love it.
Pasta Craig Jardula.
Craig, what's wrong with calling Craig? What's his fucking name?
I didn't know there was a thing about that.
I guess he got offended. Guess he got offended.
I think he's just a funny bastard.
Called Craig's Couch. Craig's Convo Couch.
He's the couch.
Craig's Convo Couch. CCC.
Craig's Convo Couch.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
so there you go.
Oh, you guys should start a dual content podcast. You could be like Craig and Kit's, kindly couch of.
You guys both, he should do pizza. He should do
pizza talk with Craig and Kit.
Pizza talk with Craig and Kit. Yeah. Wait. It should be like one of the cover books of like one of those cookbooks, like the celebrity cookbooks, where they have them in the kitchen. It looks like they're cooking, but they're not really cooking. Yes. Craig could be there, like like two Italians cook some food.
He's
right
got
there.
A green screen behind you. It looks like you're in a big kitchen. Yes.
Yeah. It looks like a big kitchen. There's a lot of spices.
A bunch of
lot of other stuff there. Fresh produce.
Yeah,
that's not a normal
incorporate
kitchen.
Live footage, so there's like little cook dudes running around and stuff.
Yeah. So, be like, hurry it the fuck up! That lamb sauce better be ready.
Number 15 is up. Order up.
So, the reason I use Lucky or as like my name or LB. That's what Case Study was like. Can I call you LB? And I'm like, LB. That's perfect. I love it. LB or Lucky.
LB.
So yeah, I call it my government name, my official name. Some people do know it. Steve from Steve Pokemon, as I call him, from Slow News Day. He knows my slave name. He knows it. There's a couple people that do, and he goes, I will never call Lucky by that name. It's just not her name. So yeah, slave name, government name, like that. Yeah.
Your coal miner badge.
Coal miner badge. Yeah.
Hey, could I talk about the DuckDuckGo thing? Because people were wondering about it.
Yeah.
You absolutely can. We kind of touched on that earlier, but please go ahead.
Yeah. You covered it a little bit today too.
Yeah. Lainey did a fantastic job talking about the hypocrisy of DuckDuckGo, and DuckDuckGo can go fuck itself.
Yes.
Yeah, I left
go.
the Twitter status update that Gabriel put out in the chat. But I wanted to go if I could share like my response to that, because I did some research. Found some interesting.
You should be able to share at the bottom down there, right?
Can you share it? You could share on the bottom of your screen, right?
I tried to do that before, but it didn't happen. But I think it might have been something else. Let me see.
What do I need to do?
I think just click the link. Put it in the chat.
Is it in the private chat? No, I can't. If it's not in private, I'm in StreamYard. Like StreamYard's different.
I tried.
There it is. There it is.
There we go. Okay.
She shared it.
Excellent.
And I put it up there.
So basically, his original thing that he said, I'll go to that first. Hold on. Was about Russia, of course. Poor innocent Ukraine.
V.S. Adams told him, duck gone.
Yeah,
no, DuckDuckGo has gone quackers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rick Overton's tweeted that same. I think he said DuckDuck gone.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Ain't no luck. Learn to duck. Susie got it.
So he tweeted, like so many others, I am sickened by Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the gigantic humanitarian crisis it continues to create.
He doesn't give
hashtag stand with Ukraine.
Bob!
That fucking hashtag again. Ain't no.
You know what? I'm gonna bet.
Hashtag stand with the Nazis.
Any invasion happened, none of these people would not point to Ukraine where it's at on the map, or even
they don't know. They don't know. Just like Iraq.
None of them knew shit about it.
Listen, they went to the warehouse where they keep all their virtue signaling fucking memorabilia. Like they got it. They have they have little flags for every country.
Yeah, they got their little pussy hats.
Countries they haven't invented yet, Kit. They have unknown flag. You know what I mean? Like they have boxes of flags, but the new democracies, so they haven't planned yet. Like they're on this. They're organized.
So then he said, at DuckDuckGo, we've been rolling out search updates that downrank sites associated with Russian disinformation. In addition to downranking sites because there's more associated with disinformation. We also often place news modules and information boxes at the top of DuckDuckGo search results, where they are seen and clicked the most, to highlight quality information for rapidly unfolding topics. DuckDuckGo's mission is to make simple privacy protection accessible to all. Privacy is a human right and transcends politics, which is why about 100 million people around the world use DuckDuckGo. Not anymore. We don't have an exact count since we don't track people. Yet you can figure that out as much as that.
I saw that somebody said that they use the same, I think it was in your chat earlier, Kit. Someone was saying that they use the same search engines as Google Alphabet does.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, that's why I have you smart people to help me figure this out, because I don't know much. I'm not technologically.
Well, the thing is, the fact that, again, you have the CEO of DuckDuckGo even implementing this, that means chances are he's already incorporating his business into something similar to Google, or working in conjunction with big tech and the establishment. Because let's face it, you don't tweet something like this out unless you're virtual signaling to somebody, be like, hey, I'll take my Washington, D.C. neoliberal check right now.
That's right.
I mean, right now,
And
go ahead.
Not to interrupt, but my guess was WEF, because as it turns out, his engineering director, Kate Houston, is an agenda contributor on WEF's website. So I said, when is DuckDuckGo going to be hosted at Davos?
Right. I said that same thing. I think it was you that said, did you mention that the other day, basically? That, I don't know, somebody said it. I read it or something, or I dreamed it. I don't know, but it was something having to do with DuckDuckGo's upper management being contributors to the WEF, and it was just a matter.
Even better is that she also worked for Google before all of this happened for 3 years and 9 months, according to her LinkedIn.
Suspicious.
Yeah,
we gotta. It sucks that it just keeps getting smaller and smaller. The amount of people that we can trust, the places that we can trust, you know what I mean? Even within. Oh my God, it's happening everywhere from every angle. And it's you constantly have to have constantly have to watch your back, and you have to constantly just be super critical about everybody. And it makes you seem like you're being so negative about everything. But remember, this is what it's about here. It's about critical thinking. And what that means is it's the desire to learn more information, seek evidence, as well as being open to new ideas. And it's skepticism involving having a healthy questioning attitude of new information that you're exposed to, and not blindly believing everything everyone tells you. And finally, humility. It's ability to admit that your opinions and ideas are wrong when faced with new, convincing evidence that states otherwise.
That's always the sticking point, that humility aspect.
It is. It's
usually just
really,
knee jerk, fuck you, you're wrong. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, you gotta question everything. I don't agree with Steve 100% of the time, and he's my partner and my best friend, and we don't agree on everything all the time. So
no.
I can't.
That'd be boring.
No, yeah. Can you imagine? Just all the time. There would be no
saccharine fucking.
Not that we need
fakitudes.
Not that we need to have constant barrage between people, but it's how fucking boring. How boring would that be? I don't want that. I question myself just as much as I question others, because that's the way that we grow. I think if you stop doing that, you're following right along with it.
That's a really cool thing that Yona just said, that Chicago was named after the former chief of the Meshagami tribe of the Illinois Confederacy, featured on the Lucky Channel. We talked about that before.
Really? Chicago? Well, let's see. Hold on. Wait. In his journal in 1688, a man named Henry Jolzel noted that the wild garlic called Chicagoa grew abundantly in the area, according to his diary of late September 1687. So hold on. There's also first reference of the settlement called Chicago was by Robert D. LaSalle. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking it up right now, just trying to figure out the name of Chicago because I saw that, and that's I do gotta call that into question. But I do know this about the Chicago city flag, which is seen all over our city. It's one of the most well recognized flags. Dare I say it? We got the best flag ever. It's incredible. We got the 4 stars. We got of course the mass. I believe it's Fort Dearborn. We have Fort Dearborn. You have the Great Chicago Fire, the World's Fair, and the Century of Progress. The 4 stars, and then the 2 blue lines are the Chicago Rivers.
See, that's cool. Yona said that's where the chief's name comes from. Is from the wild onion garlic.
Wild onion. Ah, okay, cool. So there we go. And yeah, it smells like onions, Chicago. We got great Italian food, the garlics. So there you go, garlic and onion. So that's the greatness of Chicago. And from the streets of Chicago, that's how Harlan's Media got started. It's a Galaxy S7 cell phone. That's how we got started.
Nice. Well, goddamn.
So you got started how?
We all got to start somewhere. Shit.
Well, okay. So if you really want to know the origin of Harlan's, I got a phone call from Daniel in 2017 where he said, "Hey, I got an idea to create a network, an idea for doing a show, and there's a chance that we're in this race against 100,000 other people, and we probably won't make it, but let's try it out." And we did, and when we started everything, this was This is after 2016 when we covered in our earlier days of course the disaster in Philadelphia, which was the Democratic Convention.
Right.
We decided, okay, well, let's keep pushing forward. Let's keep on building up our city. Let's keep on building our network. And so without any kind of real training, we had just a Galaxy S7 cell phone. And we were on the streets of Chicago interviewing activists and politicians and candidates who were running for office. And, as we kept on growing, we ran into great people like Lainey and Kira. Lainey's the one who introduced us to get onto radio, and we were on not 1 but 2 different radio stations in Chicago, and then we got a TV series on Can TV, and we had about 3 seasons there, and then we finally got into YouTube, and things were going well for YouTube until 2019 and a little bit of 2020, and then we get the gut check, and because we had to leave radio eventually because we ran into radio managers that didn't like how we were doing our show.
Sure.
And they didn't like what we were saying and all this other stuff. So we were like, fuck it, we're going to do our own thing. So we did the show at Daniel's old place. Then we finally bought that place on the north side. And now we finally got this wonderful studio, 5th floor view of the city. I love the background, how,
you totally called yourself out with your green screen windows too. It was so funny. I was like, that is so pretty. I'm like, that really is a real shot, isn't it, Steve? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, but look, I'm like, you can see like just the very edges. I'm like, you can see, it looks like green screen though. What is happening? And then you called it out like on screen. Like I was like, it can hear me.
It's a green screen. Yes. I know it's a lie.
But it's
a
not.
Lie is exposed.
No, it's
real though, right? It's a real.
Oh yeah, no. It is real. So the shot that you're seeing. So imagine this shot behind me. The camera that's getting that is in our office. We have an office room. Right. So that image, we do actually have a real view of the city skyline. It's just on the other side of the building.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's such a good trick. I love that you did that. I mean,
yeah, I know. Well, so the thing is, everything's real, and we also got a great rooftop patio view of the city too, which is awesome. So
that's where we're gonna go.
You get those shots from.
That's where we're gonna go hang out with Kit up on the rooftop.
Hold on, I can actually show you our website, 99 Perspectives. Let me actually send it to you in the chat.
Lainey is actually talked with Steve and Jesse Jett when they were on Uncle Warren's show, about being on the radio too with you guys.
Here
some music.
Go. I just sent it. I sent a link to our website into your into the private chat. Okay. So you should be able to see it. 99 Perspectives. You'll see. There we go. Yeah. I think you'll be able to see it if you can. That's our production studio.
We broke the fourth wall, Vicky Adams said. It's like, you guys broke the fourth wall. Oh my God.
Yeah,
so that's really cool.
Yeah, so that's our production studio. That's where Hard Lens Media is at, but our studio's 99 Perspectives. And we're reaching out to fellow Chicagoans if they want to do their own YouTube show or anything like that. They can just see their face and see right there. That's the view. That's the view that we're able to get on the side of the building.
Yeah,
yeah, it's really great up there. When the summer happens, when spring and summer, like that thing is just incredible. And that's the radio room that we built.
Wow.
I still have nightmares of that spray glue and smell it on my beard.
Nice, got that.
You know,
nice.
I actually had to shave my beard to get that, and that's our own convo couch area right there.
Yeah,
that's your convo.
That's our convo couch right there.
You got your own convo couch.
And
that's
then we
so
got
cool.
And then there's our other radio room right there. That's me taking a photo. There's our photography location right there.
Because Elle, you do photography, right?
Impressive.
Yeah. Never.
And then wait, if you play this video, that's our open house.
This is your open house video?
Yeah, check it.
Right. Yeah, let's do it. Awesome.
Chicago needs a place where the community can go, where talented people can be talented, can grow, can work together, can share videos with each other to do everything that we know can be done.
99 Perspectives, a studio where Chicagoans, us, our city, our home, we have a voice in media. There it is. That's the whole magic. Yeah, and that's that view. Oh, man.
Let's be the nexus of the city. We can do it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, great time, great party. Great open house. So that's the work, and the goal is to buy a building of our own. So there we go. That's our studio. That's our production studio. If you want to learn more about 99 Perspectives, check out our website, 99perspectives.com. There you go. Or 99perspectives.tv. There you go. That's us. So if you know anyone in the Chicagoland area, just let us know. And then Beverly Jensen says, love you guys, Kit. Be proud of what you built. Thank you so much. Yeah, and again, that's that patio up there. That place is awesome. Really great stuff. So we have all the options that people want. So that's how we're trying to survive, especially with YouTube and what it's doing, because it's just been unthinkable, but just how fucking asinine they are. So yeah, that's what we're doing with our production studio and everything else.
I have one question.
Yeah, sure.
Why not 100 perspectives?
Well, 99 is just more catchy. 99 Perspectives, pretty, yeah. Oh, and go to the Hard Lens Media tab to see. Oh yeah, go. There's actually a tab to see Hard Lens Media. So go to Hard Lens Media right there. There you go. That's us, Hard Lens Media. Click on. There you go. That's our part of the website right there. Now on Rockfin, Twitch, and Odyssey. Oh yeah, if you scroll up, you'll see it in daylight. There it is. There's the daylight view. That's our daylight view right there. So that's pretty cool. I really like going up there in the summer. So there you go. And Natural Prepper, I was one of those 10 people that subscribed. There you go. So there you go. That's all the work we're doing there. And then we got our 4 little alligators. For those of you who don't know, the 4 alligators are just an over-exaggerated hello. There's nothing political about it. It's just saying hello in an over-the-top kind of way. And there was our recent video that we uploaded. So there we go. That's what we're doing here. So there you go. Hard Lens Media. So thank you. Yes, in the face of censorship, Hard Lens Media is still pushing strong. Oh yeah, and that's when we covered the March for Medicare for All. I forgot that. There's Jerry and myself and the rest of us. That was, the thing is, we didn't run into any kind of censorship at our March for Medicare for All. I know that Fiorella and a few others had to deal with it, but we were the MCs, and we told everyone that you're going to speak, and no one's going to be quiet, like no one's going to censor you or nothing. But they thought that we were, but we actually had a few Chicago politicians send their people to me and Daniel and say to us, hey, how come you didn't invite us? And we were like, we're not running the show. We're just MCs. We're not the organizers. We're the MCs. So we had nothing to do with the organization or setup of March for Medicare for All in Chicago. We were invited to be the speakers, and we had a lot of fun. Oh no, don't look at that old photo. Don't look at that old photo right there. Yes, the short hair.
What photo?
But that one right there was me at the with the headphones on.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Yeah, that was me at the radio station back in the day. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So there you go. Yep, that's Harlan's Media. In the beginning. Such an innocent time. Such an innocent time. There you go. So yeah, that's our good old website and everything else. Share. But hey folks, be sure to support these lovely people by going to their PayPal and help them out, okay? So you see that right there? There you go. Got it right.
I'm also pointing again.
Yes, that one. Help these people out. Come on, folks. Do it. Do it today. Make it happen right now. What do you Yes, the flavor improving mug. Where's E. Heller at when I need him? So there you go. Flavor improving mugs. That's the Harlan's Media merch.
This is better than Birds Aren't Real merch, for sure.
Welcome to Radical Centrist Brunch. Yes, that's something I was saying a lot. Radical Centrist Brunch. The brunch. Yeah, so there we go. Shout out to E. Heller who actually helped. Oh yeah. Oh wait. That's the non-flavor mug of the old shop. Oh really? Hold on. Wait. There's another link. E. Heller. Oh no. Yeah, E. Heller is our web designer. He was the one who made our website, made it what it is. And we got Radical Centrist Brunch. So if you want to be a radical centrist, go to brunch. There you go. Harlan's Media for the win. But help out these people at PayPal, though. Come on, folks. Do it today, Jack. Do it today right now. Come on, Jack. You know the thing.
We're muted.
You know the thing.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So you had, it's like you didn't
Bill Black Butters.
They couldn't hear us, Steve. We were muted.
Oh, really?
Oh, you guys were
I didn't
muted.
know what was going on.
God.
Yeah, I was carrying the show. I was wondering what you guys were doing.
We were interacting the entire time.
Yeah, we were talking to you.
I had no idea that we were muted.
And yeah, I'm like, oh shit, we're muted. Oops.
I see.
I didn't even notice.
I was saying E. Heller makes a nice website. We're gonna have to get with E. Heller so we can have a radical ass website.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Redbubble link up there. Oh, it is. So there's Redbubble link. Okay, hold on.
But I mean, look at we did really good. That great. You carried us. We were talking to each other, even though we weren't talking to each other like through like actual.
Yeah, it was kind of
audio.
telekinesis thing going on there.
We were like totally in sync. Like that was great. Not like the band.
We'll see. We'll see. The thing is, that's how we do things with. There's the Redbubble link. I see it. It's in the Harlan's Media page. There we go. We got the rest of our stuff.
Oh, and look at you guys. If you go over there, you can get 20% off your first order.
Well, no. If you go to our website, check out. If you go back to Harlan's Media, our website, you'll see we have merch. There's a Redbubble.
Oh, I see. It didn't switch the page for me. That's why I was on that page, but it wasn't showing you that page.
Yeah. So that's it right there. That's all our cool stuff from Chicago Corner and Harlan's Media.
Sweet.
Keep on rocking.
There it is.
Y'all get some merch from them kind of folks over there.
So do you like this? This is a good place to do the stuff.
Yeah. E. Heller has been phenomenal in organizing, and then we got FaZe. His hand. We don't know if FaZe is a real person, but he's doing phenomenal work.
Okay.
So there you go.
Yeah. No transhuman hate here. You know.
There you go.
That's
AI
awesome.
people too.
AI people too. Thank you.
There you go. FaZe rules.
That's
FaZe rules.
cute.
Seriously, FaZe. FaZe has been awesome. He's really helped us out. And also shout out to E. Heller, who's also made our website work in such a phenomenal way. What we had before was, well, it just wasn't.
Oz Whistle says Joe Biden is a triumph of modern taxidermy.
Hey, Jack, come on, man. What's wrong with you? But yeah, Red Bubble's been pretty cool to us.
Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, we were looking for a place to to use to do the merch because Steve does all the cool animations and stuff, and I'm like, well, why don't we have a store?
Yeah, we have graphics that need to be on stuff.
I mean,
so
why would I want the stuff on?
Well, check out Red Bubble. They're pretty good. They've been good to us. That's all I can really say.
That's the kind of endorsement we needed right there. You know.
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
if they're decent to you, then.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it. E. Heller says Red Bubble's decent, so there you go. They've been.
We'll have to sign up for them later on.
Thanks, guys.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys have all these cool mugs.
Mm-hmm.
We want all
a lot of stuff we're working at 99 Perspectives, from being on TV to building the radio station, Hardlands Media, Chicago Corner. It's just a lot of stuff, and we learned this the hard way when YouTube really started censoring us in 2020. And since then, we've been recovering from not one, but 5 different strikes. I mean, I still get messages from people saying, hey, how come I was unsubscribed? And I want to let everyone know that's watching this and help spread the word. A content creator does not have the ability to unsubscribe you from their channel. And if there was, it's like there's so many processes to do it. It doesn't exist. I mean, it's like it doesn't fucking exist. Yeah. So when YouTube unsubscribes you, like I always say to people on the show, like double check and triple check that you're still subscribed.
Right.
Because
this.
We
had some ones too. The where people were trying to click the notification bell, and YouTube was like physically like, no, you can't click this.
Yeah,
bell.
People actually took videos for us of them trying to click the notification or subscribe bell on the Lucky Burrito channel, and it was literally telling them try again, to the point where they started videotaping it, trying to do it, and YouTube would not let them subscribe or click the notification bell. Like that's what's so frustrating. It's like with everything that happened with Rockfin, it's like I'm trying what I can do. I mean, we have all of we have so many cool people that come on the stream, and it's like I know that we should be growing, and they but they've been on us since the very beginning.
It feels like
from the get-go,
like
man.
A boot on the neck,
Oh, it's awful.
Here's a question. Kate says, ask Kit when he will expand to Milwaukee Corner. That would be a corner bar.
Milwaukee Corner. Well, don't worry. Hardlands Media, when we take over Chicago, we're going to take over Milwaukee. So,
I like that it's all part of just a grand scheme to take over Chicago.
Yeah,
take over Chicago, of course.
You're open about it.
It's good to be goal oriented.
Then we're going to take over, of course, the country, and then the world. That's how it's going to be.
All right.
Move over, neoliberal establishment. We're coming for you. Putting you on the chopping block.
Kid Cabello, this is your world. I'm just living in it.
Yeah. And see, Kit, I'm in Southern California, and you seem so caffeinated. Oh no, I just had some whiskey.
Yeah, you've been drinking the Japanese whiskey, man. Come on,
good Japanese whiskey. Come on. I need to get some. I need to actually get a little refill and actually get some grub on too, because I got to get some food. I've been running on empty since the morning. Have breakfast. Breakfast is an important meal of the day. Then there's dinner, of course.
I think it's clear you've more than fulfilled your promise to be on the show. Thank you so much, buddy. It's been awesome getting.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
You guys have first of all. Number one, send me obviously to refer you guys on Rockfin. I think I'm going to need your email and maybe your YouTube channel so we can get that done. Because if Craig is doing it, I like to also help refer you guys too. I'm against censorship. I'm against suppression, and I promise I'll be taking care of that first thing tomorrow morning, just so I can have everything. I have to private message you, so just double check your messages as soon as you can, and I'll try and get that done first thing tomorrow.
You're on it. I remember.
Thank you so much.
I sent you that DM over, and you were, or I said that thing on the show. You know, I was like, "Oh yeah, you got to wear that on the show." Like, and he was on it, guys. Kit was on it. Like, I am the one who forgets to check my messages, and Kit was just like, he messaged me, and so you are a person of your word, and that's really important for people to know that. You mean it when you say it.
Well, here's the thing. I know what it's like starting off in this business, and this is a very tough thing to be part of. It's never easy. It's usually nothing but thorns and no roses. But I believe in collaborating. I believe in working together and help promoting other channels. And I said on the show, I want to see more citizen journalists. I mean that. I want to give a quote from one of my favorite actors from Star Trek, Avery Brooks from Deep Space Nine, where, there was an option where he could have chosen not to be the protagonist and the main character for the show Deep Space Nine. He said to his son, a promise is a promise. That's what he tells him, like, always follow through with your promises. Yeah, man. And if I can help out somebody else to get some more subscribers, get some more attention, help elevate, fine. Because I know it's like starting off and we knew nobody or nothing. This isn't an easy road, but when you're sincere and you reach out and you want to have one of us on your show, or anyone else, follow through is key, and you got to set a good example for others to follow. You just can't blow people off. Yeah. You can't be like TYT and be stuck in your bubble. You've got to go out there and be amongst the people. You have to talk to people. You have to be real with people. You have to be consistent with people, because in this day and age, nothing gets done unless you're willing to work. Whether you are on top or you're in the middle ground or even at the bottom, you got to collaborate, work together, communicate. And it's about a bigger picture, and that is cooperating to build a better future. I don't know what it looks like in the end, but it's got to be better than what we're dealing with now. Yeah. So work
community.
Together.
Absolutely.
Kate is asking that you come back and make another appearance.
Yeah, whenever I will.
Kamshwari Kate said that, like,
Kamshwari Kate, I promise.
Did he say it right? Did he say it right, Kate?
Sorry, Kate.
She was teasing. She's
sorry, Kate. I promise. All right. So then what you guys have to do on your end, give me a day and I'll see what I can do. Right now, the rest of this month of March, I know I was invited to be on Revolutionary Blackout Network. I believe Saturday 19th, March 19th, I'm supposed to be on their show. So I got a couple other things in my schedule, but let me know and I'll see what I can do to get on board. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much, man.
And shout out to Gamer and Ganja, because man, he's on here. He gets my bots here too, and he's one of your mods that really help out over there. It's really awesome.
Gamer, Fred Edward, E. Heller have been doing fantastic job as moderators. Glad to have them on board, because without them,
if you need help, let me know.
Shout out to
I do that on convo and everything too. They just like add me, and if he was like, yeah, you're a mod.
I'll have to run it by my team, because while I am the CEO of Harlan's Media, and a little bit of Chicago Corner, which is our other YouTube channel, which is hosted by Jerry. I'll let me see what I can do, because I got to let people know what's going on. There has to be communication key. And
And shout out to those guys too. Shout out to Jerry and everybody on you guys' show in Chicago Corner.
Well,
they were on with Uncle Warren tonight.
Yes, Uncle Warren.
For those of you who don't know, Jerry's actually a filmmaker, accredited filmmaker. He's
really?
No. Jerry's done a lot of great work. We're so glad we have him on board. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to E. Heller. They've been really manning the ship of Chicago Corner. And
we have Osla Faven here, who runs the 1s and 2s for the Combo Couch a lot of the time. And for media.
Yeah. It's all about us, like you just said, like you were just talking about, collaborating with your community. You know, everybody working together to try to make stuff better.
And Kit said my name correctly. He can eat now.
I can eat now. Great, fantastic. So, I feel like you were supposed to ask me some questions, and I feel like we all went off on a tangent. So I will show up on your show again because I kind of gave you.
You are welcome anytime. Seriously, anytime.
What we did, but,
you come in and you want to come in and you see us hanging out and talking, then you just let me know. I'll drop you that link and you can come and chat. We do it all the time. We sometimes will cover certain topics, but a lot of times it's like this is our place where it's, you know, like we kind of fill in the cracks where we get to kind of vent and we get to kind of like, you know, brainstorm and connect the different content creators together and the people,
find out about the people that we love to watch and stuff. You know what I mean? Just like get a little closer and you know, go a little less, you know, on the surface and a little deeper.
Yeah, it's good to see this side of you, you know?
I'm only human, folks. I make mistakes too. And, you know, I've do the best I can to be authentic and try and make sure that I keep Harlan's media on point. There's a lot we want to do. You know, when we first, again, you know, before I head out, you know, shout out to Case Study QB. I see him in the chat. Case Study QB. I don't know how the hell you sit through corporate media.
Case Study, sweetheart.
Yes,
sweetheart, Case Study.
Him and Roger Meadows are like our unofficial producers.
Oh my God, Roger Meadows with the friggin' with all the information, like just always. And I see
Roger Meadows and Case Study
thing, and I'm like, holy fuck! Like I don't know. Yeah. This is the mutual aid. We are the mutual aid guys. This is how we do it. Collaborating is how we do it because we reach more people. Not everybody can digest everybody's channel, and not everybody wants to digest get their information in the same way. So we're giving variety, and by collaborating, it's just making
sharing the information.
It's making all of us stronger. Yeah. It's not you know what I mean? Like
collective.
We need to do that. Like that's the only way we're gonna.
Content creators trying to spread awareness and truth is, I think, a noble endeavor. And Kit, you're doing a fantastic job. And Dan,
that's so
and
awesome.
All you guys
what you're
over
doing
there, you know, keep doing your stuff.
Yeah, please give everybody our love. We really like. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to see.
Well, we're not done yet, and I do want to say this to everyone watching, to all content creators. I know we're all in this weird boat. Some of us are doing okay. Some of us are still hit hard with the censorship, but we got to work together on this. And I do believe that it was. I'm going to take Case Study QB's words here. You know, like a joint coalition of independent media working together. That's how we're going to get through this. So. Yeah. I don't know what I don't know how long we're going to be through this fight, but we got to work together. So I think with that being said, I'm using my words here. I'm going to have to head on out, but I do want to thank you guys for the opportunity for being on your show. And so what you're going to have to do, reach out to me for what day will work, and I'll try and come back on as soon as possible. But I think this kind of time era, like Thursdays at this time, I think I could probably do it. Again, I just have to check my schedule because we have other channels we got to take care of at 99 Perspectives and a lot of other things that are happening. So in order for that to happen, I got to make sure that stuff gets done. So there we go. Because Daniel can't do all the work by himself.
I know. I'm gonna have Sabby said that, you know, she came on. Was it a couple of weekends ago? Yeah, she's gonna come back on just with everything with the third party summit and everything that they're doing right now. Like I'm like, hey, and that's the thing. We're here for, you know, I told her, hey, we're here to do the same thing to help you out too. You let us know if you need help. Yeah. You know, you need artwork done, you need stuff done.
Any kind of graphics, any kind of, if you want a crazy thing or what, you just hit us up, you know.
I will. And actually, I also want to mention something too. Ozzy Whistles says, Kit Cabello, Lucky's channels where we come to heal and be authentic. And you know what? I felt this way once on Sarcasm Stardust.
With Misty. Oh, yeah. Misty is fun. Yes.
Awesome. Yes, because actually on Bitch, I did actually had to vent out because I was really pissed off on that day. I had to bitch.
Anytime you need that, when you need that, kid, this is where you come.
The release valve is right here. So, you know, anytime.
Mm-hmm. It's a mutual aid for our soul. That's what we say it is.
Yeah, man. And Case Study QB says this. We are the ones we are waiting for, and we are. Mm-hmm. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to have to head on out. Chicago style pizza is superior as always. And when you guys are in the city, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to give you a tour of our studio. And if you want to sit in and be our live studio audience, all the better. So there
That
you
would
go.
be awesome.
Nice to meet you.
All right, take care, everyone.
So nice
Out of
talking to
here.
you. Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Kit. That was really awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kit Cabello.
That
from
was
Hardlands
awesome.
Media.
I mean, Elle, could we be, could we be happier ladies right now? We got to have Hunter Carranza come on, and we had Pasta in the, he was backseat couch talking, and then Pasta came on all at the same time when we had Kit hanging out with us. I mean, what
that was a really nice hybridized thing between different content creators. Cool shit.
Yeah. That was a lot
Elle,
of
for being
fun.
a part of it too, because it's so fun. And if you need to circle back, just turn this car right around.
I know, right?
I didn't want to get in the way too much, but yeah, like because
that was
thing.
great. Oh my gosh.
I was glad to mention that document because that was eye-opening.
Yeah, definitely. You know that Pasta's gonna be into that. Like, he's gonna dive
like,
Yeah, he was all like, "Wait a minute, what order is this from this to this?" Okay, I'll be back.
What are we looking at?
Yeah, he's like, "Wait, what?"
He's like I don't know. There's so many people like that. Like Gloria is the same way, and Fiorella, and they just like eat all this information with their brains. You know what I mean? Just like I don't know. Incredible amounts and subject themselves, like Elle subjects herself to mainstream TV and congressional hearings and things
on the internet. Yes,
on the interweb. And while you know what I mean, most people would run screaming from the screen. No, she powers through. She's like, I've got one more Biden speech and then it's over.
I had to watch Saki and the CIA Ned.
Oh, Ned! I was watching poor Ned today from the.
I was
And
telling
Matt
a case study
coming
QB
at it.
though to check to look out for you, Elle, because you guys, the case study does a lot of the the clips that case study does. All the mainstream, like basically a lot of the progressives use the clips that case study does, and you do the research stuff. I told case study about the spin, the Bill Clinton thing, and he found that out. He's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So,
but he's like editing genius and stuff. He makes these killer fucking clips and things, and I think it is Charlie Brown, multi-dimensional marmotry.
We have multi-dimensional marmotry.
Marmotry a word? It should be.
I guess it's gonna be now.
Let's.
I mean, we're Burritonians here, right? Like Rick Overton named us Burritonians. So hey, shout out to Rick. I wrote him a message. Sweetest guy ever. I just adore Rick Overton.
Nice.
Yeah, I told him how I was dealing with the brain fogginess and stuff, and he recommended something that I'm gonna get. So, such a sweetheart. I absolutely adore our fam. Like, it's I don't know what I would do without you guys helping me get through the crazy of the world. I don't know how I would get through this.
Shout out to Jack Sith in the chat room.
Jack Sith.
This is our show. I mean, I don't think it would be the same without the chat gang involved. Like just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be a show, to be honest.
It's a full-on interactive
experience.
It's interactive, yeah.
I could talk to Elle all the time. Like I have her number. I could call her and stalk her, but I prefer to actually, like actually talk with, it's an interactive show. The chat family.
Sorry about the plane.
You guys are part of it. Yeah, the plane.
This plane is crazy.
Oh. I was like, what? I haven't heard my plane today, so
Sheesh, that was a big one.
Wait a second now. What is that?
That was not a helicopter. I don't think you hear the helicopters when they go by, but that was annoying.
Kit got your name right. How cool. We did not practice. We did not practice behind the scenes at all in any way. I knew that he was going to, you had to say your name right.
Jilly Love asks Jack, how do I cash out a crypto anonymously? A crypto ATM? And Jack's like, not so much. But no, that I was hoping he was going to answer like, oh, well, you just
Well, Jack is going to be coming on the show to teach us a lot of stuff about, what the fuck, like, okay, people tell you about crypto and all that, but do they tell you, like, what the fuck do you do to even get crypto? How does that begin? How do you even start with that? Like, what are the baby steps of this? Because, you can go and search it, but,
I think
what information are you going to get, right?
I think some of those change cashing machines are crypto ATM kind of things too. Some of them now, you can buy like I don't know if it's probably Bitcoin or Satoshi or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I seen it. They got them. Yep. I guess they got them in a bunch of places in the global south where Bitcoin is actually, popular.
Oh, what to get?
Like Brazil and other places using it as currency, just like dollars.
Oh.
We don't want that, though. Thank God Joe Biden will sign into order like something that will completely crush it.
And I want to show you guys something before we circle back to, because I know Elle wants to circle back. This is what we are working with here. We need to make peace with truth. This is something that is highly important to me. This is something that I came up with today. I don't want us to stick our heads in the sand and just ignore things. I want us to make peace with the truth. We need to be authentic and truthful and what's really happening. And that's what we need to spread. And we need to make sure that we do that. And how do we do that? How do we do that, Lucky? Oh, we're going to share the information and all the different content creators that we know, and we're going to continue to network, and we're going to continue to not shut up, and we're going to continue to figure out how we're going to make this happen.
How to circle around their fucking censorship.
Where we are going to say, no, we're getting over onto Rockfin, right? Because we have Hardlands Media, Kit Cabello, and we have Pasta and Convo Couch on our back, standing beside us, telling them, no, you guys need to get them over there. So,
sure be nice.
We need to make sure that I hate the whole like subscriber thing and the whole like,
your social credit score?
Social fucking credit
Klaus
score. My social credit score isn't good enough for you. We're being repressed like crazy here. And I know that everybody hears that from everybody. And I know, and it's annoying, and it's freaking true.
He will be furious at you.
But we're going to also be setting up a merch store ourselves. And we're going to have more Make Peace with Truth merch and stuff like that. Also,
make peace with truth.
I think it would be really
I hear
cool.
I don't know, a generic John F. Kennedy voice saying it in the background, some echo. And
are we going to have like a shirt that is there going to be like
I'm just dreaming up animations and stuff in my head.
A button or something that.
Yeah, we should have buttons because buttons are super popular. How about magnets and what do you call them things that you put in your windshield to keep the sun out? Those big giant things. Put them in your windshield. I don't know. Sunscreen. Yes, we can manufacture our own brand of sunscreen.
Oh boy.
Lucky Burrito Sunscreen.
Sunscreen. Why do I want sunscreen?
I don't know. I like coconuts. You can.
I like the smell.
Yeah, you can crack them open and they smell like ladies baking in the sun. That's a widespread panic reference, everybody, for all you hippie weirdos in the chat room that might know about something like that.
Yeah, if we got over onto Rockfin, we would be able to have some coin or do something with coin.
I don't know. We just probably just have a pile of virtual coins that we looked at every now and then. And like, wow, we should turn that into dollars. We should turn that into peanuts.
What do we do, Jack? What do we do?
No, I tried that already.
The goddamn marmots.
Did you try unplugging your computer and plugging it back in?
Jack has
Did you
the
try
best.
unplugging the
That's
world
right.
and plugging it back in?
Did you try unplugging from the world and then plugging back in? Yes, I have. Actually, I have astral
That's
projection.
what the Great Reset is.
I've already done my reset. These people won't listen to me. That's the problem, you know. If you do try DMT and get the chance to astral project and talk to weird, you know, beings made out of light and energy and talk with them telepathically for a minute or two, and then you come back to reality and try to process that. If you can process that, that's the Great Reset. If you can't process it, then you have to do their Great Reset.
Did you see what Chris, the natural prepper? Everybody should make sure you go over and subscribe. Chris is going to be coming on the show. Sorry, Chris, I didn't text you or email you back.
Lazy.
No, I told Steve he should have just sent you my number because I'm the same way with like texting. I'm like, oh, I just like give people my number. I'm like, do you want to just text? Like, it's easier way to get a hold of me.
When the internet goes down, I'm going to be making up the words to songs like you've never seen. They'll be all mixed up and stuff, but because I got lots of words in my head, and I just figure I'll just, you know, there'll be a shortage on learning, you know, and making sure I know all the correct words. We'll just ad lib a little bit. I think that's what everybody will do when the internet goes down. Well, nobody will be sure anymore.
And also, skills are going to be the resources. Your resources are things that are like, you know, the skills that you learn, seeds, supplies, things that you need. Like, you know, how are you going to? Do you know how to purify water? If something happened, do you know how to purify water? Do you know like what plants? Do you even have an Audubon book or something, any firsthand knowledge as to what you would do if something went down and you couldn't go to the grocery store for food? What are you going to do? And, you know, people made fun of preppers for a long time.
Yeah.
Guess what? You know, like we have like a little bit of like, you know, extra dry goods and like the supplies, basically, you know, things that you would need like to purify water and things like that. Like I try to keep these type of things on hand. There's not a lot of room to just keep a bunch of prepping stuff if you don't have, if you have a small place.
We live in a tiny apartment. So
but one of the things that you can do is
have a bunker.
Have seeds. Seeds are small. Keep them dry. You know, the little silica packets that you get with stuff, that will also keep them, you know, keep the moisture out of them. Like that's the kind of thing that you want to do. You know, knowledge is really the most important thing. They cannot take that away from you. But that's why Chris is going to help teach us.
See Snorky, he's like the best way to purify water in an emergency is mung bean seeds.
Really?
So you need some mung bean seeds.
Apparently. Okay.
And then you just kind of grow them into sprouts and they suck up all the toxicity out of the water. Is that the deal? And make your own Berkey filter. Yep.
Julie has disguises, guys. She has a disguise. She can wear a disguise if she needs.
Wait a minute. She's got disguises. Ah.
I have a disguise.
That looks like one of the Marx brothers. Wait a second here.
Yeah, and that's why Julie wants to cash out and you know, get, you know.
Right. If you're really hungry, my honey, you're looking pretty tasty right now. when it gets really desperate, you know.
Oh, good. See, and Oz went over to sub to the natural prepper. Yeah, Chris was the natural progressive. So if you know her from Roar Media, then that is a place.
Yeah,
that you might be subscribed to her for that.
I think she's on Rockfin.
Are you on Rockfin, Chris?
I think so. Certainly on YouTube.
Yeah, and Beverly, is it Beverly? Beverly? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Beverly.
Beverly.
Jensen.
Okay. I said it right, kind of.
And young mung bean sprouts are tasty. That's what I was going to say, too. I was like, you just grow little sprouts in there. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. And they could store heavy metals in the roots. Just cut off.
Yes, yes, I've seen the stuff about the Berkey filters too. The I've seen people make them out of the large, like this big steaming pots, and then they put it where the filters are in between, and it's just a gravity drip down. But yeah.
Did you do okay on your Bitcoin insight and awareness? I just saw you said you ditched yours. I don't know, because it was going up and down, and then it went down.
So boil and distill.
So I don't know. Still the natural prepper.
Yeah, and this is true. I'm always talking about this, how the plastics that we have everywhere, that is fuel. And once these companies catch on to this, they are going to, like, once they realize that they can't keep doing what they are doing, they're going to say, oh, well, we already have all this plastic. These landfills are ours.
Yeah.
We own this plastic. You guys don't own this anymore. You guys don't get these landfills. This stuff was thrown away.
The problem with
you
that,
threw the things away.
The problem with that is almost all the landfills, at least around here in New England, like the big ones from major cities.
But wait, hang on. But the plastic is fuel, though. That's the thing, is what I'm
Absolutely,
saying.
You're absolutely correct.
I just wanted to make sure I clarify.
I'm saying you can absolutely turn it into stuff and excavate it and mine the ground. Except for what I was saying was almost every friggin' major landfill in the southern New England area that I can think of has been bought and parked a fucking amphitheater on top of, or some kind of parking lot or some kind of big building. Like they just put dirt down on top of it and they're like, okay, it's all better now. And then they build some shit.
Yeah.
Like,
so we have
the
land.
Hartford Meadows that's built on top of the landfill that was there in Hartford for like fucking 30, 40 years.
I went to Mount Trashmore in Virginia as a kid. Have you ever heard of that, Elle? Mount Trashmore? It's a park. That's garbage.
It's a beautiful garbage park. That coin.
Well, the beginning of Wall-E, then.
The beginning of Wall-E, exactly.
Or Idiocracy. Circle back. There we
Same
go.
thing. Circle back. There it is. Boom, got him.
I mean, it's literally, when I say Mount Trashmore, I mean, like, it is literally a mound of garbage that they turn into a park. And I went there as a kid.
But yeah, that's wild though. I kind of got into that because the same thing in Great Woods in Massachusetts, in Mansfield, Mass, where it used to be Great Woods. It's like the fucking Dunkin' Donuts Center or whatever the fuck now. Those names change like every 5 years when a new corporation buys it and or leases it, whatever the fuck they're doing, but they name it after the corporation. And each one of the ones that are around here, there's one in Pawtucket where the Pawtucket Red Sox play baseball, and they like upgraded from right here in Norwich. That spot right there used to be a dump. That spot where the fucking brand new ballpark is used to be.
Oh my God, the industrial park.
All of these things are true. They build right on top of it. They're like, wow.
And then they made it a park, guys. They even made it a park.
I mean, I guess
out of the
it's good to
garbage.
revitalize the land, but when you have all these carcinogenic things just parked in the ground underneath everybody,
And then people
how
going
healthy
and
is that?
And going and hanging out on top of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think about that every time I'd be standing down on the fucking, at the end of the shed right there in Hartford at the Meadows, and be like, this is like 30 feet cut into a mountain of garbage where I'm standing. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty gross.
And I remember being down there as a kid. I got chased by the geese. Just saying.
Geese.
They paved paradise to build up of Mount Trashmore Park.
They did.
Fully. Yeah, and skate parks across America. Beautiful.
I mean, like, how ridiculous is
urban
this?
renewal? That's what you call that, right?
Oh God, we're fucked. We're fucked.
Pretty sure that's what you call it.
But yeah, I went. Yeah, I went there as a kid, Mount Trashmore, and yeah. But that's where they're gonna go next. Like when they realize that they can't mine their way out, like, you know what I mean? Like when people finally, I guess, have had enough and are like, oh yeah, no more drilling. You're causing like the earthquakes. I wonder also, now this is something that maybe you can answer for me. What effects do the bombs being dropped on the other side of the world have on this side of the world? What kind of ripple effect is that? Is that causing earthquakes too? I mean, you would think that would cause some kind of like, like environmental damage to have, the entire earth being, blown up all the time.
When they do their exercises, their naval exercises in the water, like sometimes an implosion happens that really, affects the people around and causes mass seismic events. So that is possible in the ocean, at least. And then the wildlife is totally like destroyed as well.
I mean, like, who needs to test a bomb? You know what I mean? Like, why are they testing these things? Like, as if they're not bad enough already. It's just, it's insane. It's insane. How
are you supposed to test the bombs if you don't blow them up?
How are you supposed to test them? I don't know. How do we know our nukes work?
It'd be nice if they didn't have to test them at all, but
why do we need them? We don't.
They destroy the environment way quicker than plastic and all that other shit that they're worried about.
The military industrial complex does more to destroy our environment and our world than anything else.
Yeah, we just have to keep paying for it, like putting more money into it.
We always have money for the lethal aid, not living aid, guys. Right. Only for the lethal aid. Now, if that doesn't like jar people and make them stop and think about something, then like, but
it's like that. It's just like that. Like if you need a bunch of dead people, we got you. No problem. But we can't help you if you're alive.
No, you got student loan debt? Well, fuck you. Sorry.
Yeah, just bend over right here because forget about any sort of help. It's just fucking crazy how we treat the living. And then if you're dead, well, like they did with COVID, we'll give you $7,000 if you die. If you can prove that you died from the thing, we'll give you $7,000. Like nobody thought that was a weird incentive. Nobody thought that was like, oh, and the doctor's like, if you recommend run death is near or whatever, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. You want to go to the Bahamas? You need some new Samsonite luggage? We got you.
I know my dad died in not this past January, but the one before. So it's been just over a year, and I could have pushed to have like COVID or something on his like death certificate or something like that, but I didn't. It wasn't. He didn't die of COVID or with COVID, but the COVID definitely contributed to my dad's death. It absolutely did. He wouldn't go to the hospital, my dad beat cancer. You know what killed my dad was capitalism. He beat cancer 3 times, and the 4th time he couldn't beat it. Monsanto. That is what happened.
Beverly Jensen says, I have a DNR. If I get sick, give me an overdose. It's an agreement. Like I'm in agreement with that. I don't want to be fucking fuck that shit.
One of the best things that you can do now, this might seem really morbid, okay, but this is one of the best things that I can tell you to do with your family is have a conversation about what you would want. Like if you have certain preferences, if you want a DNR, if you want that kind of stuff, have that conversation. My dad and I had that conversation. Steve heard it. My dad and I talked like almost every day. I didn't meet him until I was 16, and we didn't have he was an alcoholic from before I was born and until the day he died. Alcoholic, really abused the fuck out of himself. Didn't always make the best choices, but god damn it, he was fucking authentic and he was my fucking dad. And, I met him at 16, moved cross country from Connecticut, to not only meet him for the first time. Getting off the airplane was the first time I was meeting my dad, and moving cross country from Connecticut to Washington State at 16. It was a freaking struggle. I moved all the way across there, and I was homeless. My dad didn't have a place. Struggled, slept outside in Washington winters in the mountains. We hunted for our food, we fished for our food, and we did what we had to do to survive. I wasn't with my dad for, and after that, probably the first month, I think it was, I was not with him any longer. I was, on my own. Knew very few people, like a handful of people. And I would never change that for anything. Those are skills that I have that nobody can take away from me, and that's time with my dad that nobody could ever take away from me. And fuck, man. Him and I had the conversation, though. We had the conversation. We were very close. The years and years before he died, we got really close, and he told me, like, I don't want you to be shocked that you're going to get a phone call from a hospital. I don't want that day to be shocking to you. And, it was really hard to have the conversation with my dad and say, okay, he's like, I don't want to live on a machine. I don't want it. He's like, and he, so when the doctor did call, when that phone call came, I was prepared. The doctor was shocked that I was prepared and that I was completely aware of what was happening. And I told him exactly what to do. And that was one of the biggest gifts that my dad could give me, is giving me the information for me to know exactly what to say to that doctor in making a decision that was like one of the hardest things that I had to make at the time. And I spoke to the funeral directors about this too. And said, like, that was a gift. That's one of the biggest gifts that your family member can do for you, is make that decision for you. So you are not stuck in that situation trying to figure out what to do, what decisions to make, and taking your own, your emotional pain and what you want into account when it's really their life. So, I had to make decisions to make my dad comfortable and not put him in for invasive surgery. And I, because of COVID, I didn't get to fly out to Washington to see my dad in the last few years that he was sick. I couldn't do it. And so I was, I was able to handle everything for him, like from this coast, basically, because it was all very basic and very simple to do. Nothing complicated, no services. I haven't had any services for my dad. I haven't been able to do that. But he told me what he wanted. He gave me that gift. And as hard as that is, everybody should have that conversation.
Snork said he had to put his wife in a nursing home because of the drugs she needed, and she had a DNR, but the nursing home tortured her and kept her alive for the $15,000 to $20,000 they got for 24 multi-person support. That's fucking awful. I'm sorry to hear that about your dad too, Oz. Shout out to the ones that have gone before us. We love you all. And all you guys in the room, thanks for sharing with us and hanging out with us. We love you too.
You guys really got us through it.
I not only spoke about the DNR situation, that I don't want that artificial life, that I also want to not be buried. Like, I make that very clear to my family that if I were to go at any point, I do not want to be in a coffin. Like, I specifically request to probably most likely be like have my ashes out into the earth somewhere. Not even in cremation. Like, even cremation is too involved for me. So I would just want it to be incinerated and burned in some capacity, maybe.
Whatever the eco-friendly way.
In the sand.
Yep.
I want to be a part of the earth. Where I came from, I want to go back.
Right on.
Yeah, I don't want to be pumped. I don't want my blood to be drained from my body and to be pumped full of chemicals. That's not how I want to be. I don't want that. That's not what I want. I want to go back to the earth the way that, like
the way it came in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if this survives me somehow, there you go. There's what I want right there.
There's your testimony.
Find a beach and throw me on it and burn me to death. Not to death, but like to life, to be born again in the soil.
Yeah, we'll have to put Elle's death wish in the comments down below. Make a testimonial page for it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's like Skyla knows, like she's 18 and she knows exactly, like, if that's it. When it's my time, it's going to happen. I don't want to live on forever. Okay,
if anyone would like their last wishes documented in the show notes, please just let me know.
Just for the
but it's not even. It's not a weird conversation that she has to have. She knows that I don't want to be put on machines. I don't want that. Don't keep me around because it makes you feel better. Sorry, I don't want that. And she knows. And so it's not a weird conversation that we have to like sit down and have a weird, like, oh, what do you want me to do with your body when you're no longer in it? Like, it's like, yeah, just, do something like.
Do something groovy, man.
Well, there's going to be something cool that you can do with it that's not like, it's environmentally friendly or whatever it is, or, give me a Viking funeral. I do not want to be pumped full of chemicals, and I don't want to be put on a machine.
I kind of want to be just composted and like grow like a tree or something for somebody, or you know what I mean? Just be composted back into the earth. It would be fine with me. You could turn me into ashes and add a little lime. You could make me concrete. I don't care. Hell, I'll be dead. But I did want to mention, let's see, Insight and Awareness said her mom passed away, and or to Graham's goodbye, but the COVID-19, it was Graham's, couldn't go see her because she was in like industrial fucking complex hospital. And they didn't allow anybody in.
Sad.
Yeah, that's so sad. That's like one of the fucking most tragic things about this whole fucking show. Is that emptiness and aloneness. Like, what the fuck, man? You can't even just have closure with your fucking loved one who's dying. What the fuck? How fucking heinous? Yeah, how heinous and sick, fucking.
And now they're acting like none of that ever like happened. Right. Nothing to worry about.
Right, we didn't do that. What do you mean you didn't have a vaccine? You don't have to have a vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we predicted from the SPARS document.
Right. Exactly. Like as soon as they're done with their bullshit, they're gonna spin it and say, "Hey, we didn't do that. What are you talking about?
We didn't make you.
We didn't make you do anything. Mandates are awful. We would never do that."
That's why you should never comply.
That's never ever fucking comply. Thank you.
Don't comply.
It's so basic. Don't have to worry. Like, are you fucking kidding? Don't comply. Don't go to the subway.
You don't know the law
and wear your fucking mask today. Don't comply.
Yeah, we went out to the store today, and I was in like one of the the chain drug stores because I had to pick up some photos. We don't have a local like photo place around here. Like there's nothing that I know.
Chain drugstore did away with those.
Yeah.
And Walmart's.
Yep. So I went and got some pictures. I had gotten some pictures printed. I was gonna send some to Commander X and with a letter, some pictures of Leo, and because his dog looks just like Leo, his little guy. This guy right here, Zavi, looks just like Leo. So there's a Leo, and there's a Zavi.
Zavi. Good night, you guys. If I'm not sure if it's Jilly or Beverly, but one of you guys, and insight and awareness. That's why you're a badass, because you don't comply and you resist.
Yeah, we gotta resist.
We gotta do. Fuck them. Nose boop. Look out. Don't snort anything anybody gives you. Like ever anymore. Like, that used to be a thing. It was really popular for like most of my life. And then not so much now. You start adding fentanyl and fucking, nanobots and whatever.
Yeah, and now that we have this, look, this is what they're going to go towards right here. Look, leadership for healthy futures. We're gonna have to, Elle, you're gonna have to do a deep dive into this little gem that you got here. All these references and all of this, man. Woo.
Okay, Chris, Lucky will definitely hit you up tomorrow and or later probably, because I'm sure it's 12:05, so it's the next day. Everything just blurs together, you guys. I don't know, but I sent her an email. I forwarded the emails that we had sent back and forth, and
I said, why did you do that? I'm like,
she said, why didn't you just give her my phone number? And I was like, well, because apparently I'm an inept person. I don't know. We'll be in touch for sure. And I actually yesterday on my live stream, I played that Just Breathe song by Lucas and Willie. I'm kind of getting the hang of it. So if you want to check that out, it's on there.
Oh, yeah. You should do that. Do you want to do a song? Is Chris still here?
I don't know. I don't really want to do a song.
No song right now?
I'm kind of ready for
okay. All right.
Singing.
No, okay.
Good
night,
Beverly.
Kate's got to go do her husband's live stream.
All right.
Oh, Kate, you got to put the link in there so we can check that out. Yeah.
I got to do a fact check.
Fact checks. Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm fact checking myself. Ha. I said before that this was before the lockstep document. This was after. So it's 3 years after. Sorry about that. Okay. I forgot I see a lot of documents. I'm not going to make too many excuses, but I got the...
Dude, you dive into this stuff.
Mr. Jardula may have a bone of contention to pick with you. I don't know.
Sorry, Pasta. It was 2010, which was lockstep, and 2014. That's so funny. For this document.
That's so cute. Pasta's adorable.
But I'm glad I got to say that before.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we do. You know what I mean? We try to get as much of it as possibly right with the best intentions that we can. And we're gonna, if we aren't getting something right, then please question us too. Don't take, you know what I mean? Don't just take our opinions and replace them with your own. Like, I don't want you to do that.
Ryan Christian has the best catchphrase for that. Question everything.
He does. Yeah. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm constantly annoyed with myself for getting things wrong, but I always admit when I'm wrong. So even if you call me out on something that I said in a previous thing, I'll be like, yeah, okay, sure. I was wrong. But sometimes I don't catch it on the stream or whatever, or catch it later, and I just don't mention it because I don't want to embarrass myself. But if you want to embarrass me and bring it up, go ahead. I will say thank you, and you are correct. And I would want to have the opportunity to do the same with you as well and keep you honest.
Amen, Cirrus. I'd rather die at home than pay them fucking hospitals. Yep. Given the choice. Yeah. I think though there's so many things that contribute to the
Do you see what I said?
Yes, that's pretty fucking funny.
I have my dad's ashes. Like,
it's like, do you think that was your pop just being funny? You know what I mean? Like if people can control things from beyond our realm, you know, and you throw your dad's ashes over a cliff, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of birds with a bunch of ashes on them flying by.
That would be I would be like, oh my God, guys, Jerry.
that
My
would
dad's
make
name was Jerry.
That would make me fall down laughing, I think. I mean,
it's funny because I was gonna go follow the Grateful Dead, like Jerry Garcia. I was gonna go follow Jerry Garcia when I was 15. And then Jerry died, and then I got to meet my dad, Jerry. Like, it was crazy.
You got bonus, Jerry.
I did.
Yeah, that was a spectacularly sad day when that happened. Like, just had seen him just kind of deteriorating badly, and then he was at the rehab again. And
you're talking about Jerry Garcia.
And then it just like, the way it hit everybody that I knew, I mean, just like there was so many, this huge group of people that we knew, and we all ended up at the Providence Place Park in Providence, Rhode Island. And the kind of infamous mayor, Buddy Cianci, showed up there like 3 o'clock in the morning with like big dudes in suits and limousines and stuff. And then the news came like right after that because like they knew that Cianci was there. And it was like this whole big, giant, like media event of talking to hippies crying because Jerry died. It was just fucking bizarre. But we were all like healing too, because we're all like singing songs and fucking, you know, all together consoling each other. And it was an amazing thing. Like I don't know. It seems like a milestone, like a place in my life where I can go, wow. Everything got really fucked up after that. Everything is progressively getting exponentially more fucked up to a certain point. And it's like not just my life, just in general, like things, the way that things just seem to be so erratic and fucking wacky, the things they keep chucking at us. Like all these events that seem like preposterous, like how could that happen? And then boom, guess what? Game show host president, boom. Like what?
Yeah, and now we
the
have
guy from the fucking what? Are you kidding me? From the Post? The fucking douchebag from the Post? You know, that's what fucking Donald Trump was for fucking ever. And then all of a sudden they're like, in 10 years, this man's gonna be president. And then boom.
They put a lot of that out there in the 80s and 90s too, like with him.
Well, they have this whole like mythology, the whole mythology behind the Donald, you know what I mean, coming up through the ranks.
He was supposed to run multiple times,
yes,
like way before.
Yes, neo celebrity that was always gonna maybe run, and then ultimately they just waited until that time was at the pinnacle moment to get him in there, and then whoever needed to be, you know, fucking finagled was finagled, and it was done. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, from about then, from about where Gore lost the race in Florida, from that, you know, that time period till now. I mean, think of all the fucking loony shit that happened. They stole that election, and then all bets are off. You know what I mean? You can just, I don't know, they just like ran the table for years.
Yeah, they prepare us with these presidential candidates and shit, like they did with Trump and like Joe Biden for years and years.
Yep, exactly. And I think it's like you got to have a big team of PR people writing stories about you for, you know, at least 20 years, probably 25 years, 30 years, to be an effective candidate. You know what I mean? You have to have all this crazy like backstory shit, like they're inventing superheroes, but they're presidents, and they're just fucking playing ball with whoever the fucking overlords are. It's crazy. It's crazy. What's weird to me is that I didn't really, like, you know, pay that close attention. I knew something was fucked up with the whole thing, but not really paying close attention because, you know, life and kids and all that shit.
Oh, Reaper, you missed more than just Kit.
Oh, it was a
We
good
have
one, Kit.
Elle on here with us. We had Hunter Carranza. We had Kit Cabello. We had Pasta Jadula.
Pasta Jadula. I like how you're
Uranus.
Uranus. We
Yeah,
talked
Uranus.
about Reef. We talked about Uranus a few times.
Not your
I'm not gonna lie.
Uranus, but we talked about Uranus.
And we talked about what a peckerhead Pluto is. It was pretty good. I like how the accent just changes accordingly when you say Jadula.
Jadula.
You don't say that R. You just drop that R to an H real quick.
Am I doing it wrong? Is that how Pasta says it? What am I doing?
No, I think that's how he says it when he wants to be like Goodfellas Pasta.
Goodfellas. I mean, come on. Those two were just like that was they were just.
It was funny. Good
Oh my
stuff.
God. I'm so glad that Hunter got to jump on too.
Reef,
That
I
was-
wanted to say to you, buddy, that I think it's fucked up what they did to you on the goddamn Discords and the Jimmy Dore thing. And
So fucked up.
what the fucking fuck, man?
Yep.
This
That's
is why I
why
didn't even go to
I
Discord.
am adamantly against censorship.
Yes.
I am
Fuck
against censorship in every fucking form.
Every platform.
Fuck censorship. I don't care who somebody is. Fuck censorship.
Yeah. That's a fucking drag, bro. Not cool. I like that graphic. That looks pretty. What are you trying to say with those lettuce?
With this, I don't know. I don't know what I was getting at here.
What are you getting at? Are you hinting at something?
I was hinting that
Pasta is still vegan, but I don't know if he eats real pasta. I think he does the what do you call it?
Whoops.
The keto pasta, the gluten freeze. I don't know how you.
I do gluten free only because that's the only vegan fucking option they have.
Right. I think that's why people eat it, because what the fuck else are you supposed to do?
we have to go to that place.
Yeah,
we
I
have
eat brown rice.
We have this
Yeah, rice
place
is
that
bomb.
opened up that's a gem near us. So it's a local family that during COVID they had started up a hardware store. Or right before. I was like, oh really? I'm like, they're doing like, it's like another dollar store type thing. Like, didn't go to it. But they actually have, it's almost all organic and keto and everything else, and it's all like it's like the surplus stuff, you know what I mean? They buy it in bulk, and so they get like random things here and there. They have an amazing selection. We have to go to there tomorrow, because I went there once, and I need to go there when I actually have time. Like I have to
They do like the buyout thing where they'll buy friggin'
it's mostly
you got
organic stuff.
half a trailer truck of organic crackers or peanut butter or whatever.
Yeah,
they have all the stuff.
It's crazy, and
it's all top quality stuff that we can
good prices.
A lot of things that are different brands than we're used to in the supermarket that we usually go. We'll go to Stop and Shop, and Stop and Shop, to be fair, only has a limited selection. There's another store that has better, but the prices at the place she was talking about, the Steals and Deals place, it's like it was less than half when we first started going there, and they've since adjusted a little bit to try to even it out, because they realize that they're like, a bag of oatmeal is like, $6 cheaper than at the supermarket. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool store. I would recommend it. Except there's only one.
I would like to do a shout out to the store that I go to, which is organic, some vegan stuff as well. But has always treated me very respectfully, and I've never had any problems with them. So shout out to Sprouts. Farmers Market.
Nice.
Where's
that? It's in LA.
It's in LA, off of Willoughby and La Brea and Willoughby, across from the 99-cent store. So
wow, how far is that from a tar pit?
far enough. Far enough.
Far enough from the tar pits. Okay. That's my only geographic resource. I reference point is La Brea pits.
That is on La Brea. It's near Wilshire, but it's not in that area. It's away from Wilshire. So
This is a great.
The other direction.
Tom Waits talking about, you get up around Wilshire, it gets a little snooty, he starts talking about.
I mean, it depends on which part of Wilshire, but yeah.
we're vegetarian too, insight and awareness. We are too.
Well, except for, when you have to eat some meat.
No, we don't eat meat.
No, we don't eat meat anymore.
Like even Leo.
It takes a while to program the Steve, the Stever is bound to, fight you all the whole way about it. But I like the vegetarian stuff that they, the artificial supposed to be meat stuff is pretty fucking good in most cases. I mean, it varies.
Not
certainly
for you. So
yeah, well, I mean,
Bill Gates oriented
better for me. It's certainly much better for me than the actual.
I mean, it depends on the brand. I mean, I've had some shitty shit, and I've had some good shit. But like
I generally like the ones
I
that
saw
are
someone
puffy, like that have that still have texture to the vegetables and stuff, like things that haven't been completely like ground into friggin' mush and shaped into something.
Yeah,
that stuff seems to be much better.
I like Whole Foods, not the brand. I mean, not the store or anything, but actual Whole Foods.
I guess that's a way more accurate way to say it.
Actual Whole Foods, which they co-opted the name to call.
Correct.
Like basically what we have is like it's like the discount Whole Foods. It's not Whole Foods brands, but like you know what I mean. Like if there was a discount, it would be this store. It's really amazing. Local that's family
good.
too. Like
but no Amazon.
Just them. Yeah.
So they'll be out of business.
There's no Amazon.
They'll be out of business soon. So
I'm surprised.
Well, we have another store called Latham, which is a family store as well, off of Wilshire and La Brea. So if you want to go closer to the tar pits, I guess that's a good place. But also I wanted to say,
stop into that.
I saw somebody reference themselves in a comment section, and I couldn't tell if they were joking or not because it's a comment section, that they were a pescatarian, polio vegan, and I'm like, that's not a thing. That literally doesn't exist, but okay.
Get up, man.
Veganism isn't even something that you can be fully. You can't be fully vegan. Like,
that's funny shit.
Even being vegan, there's nothing that you can't ever be fully vegan. There is bugs in your food.
Exactly. I say that. Yeah, I say that. But you certainly can't be vegan if you're eating chicken and fish. I'm sorry.
That's
like
true.
Not even vegan adjacent there. Don't even put vegan in there.
That's so weird.
You're pescatarian.
I feel like I'm vegetarian adjacent because I still love fish and seafood and things like that. I'm fucking down for that sort of protein, right, Leo?
Leo's growling at you. You got something to say? Tell us. Tell us what you guys say.
What do you think of vegans?
What do you think of vegans, Leo?
Are you a vegan? Are you a vegan?
Oh, he's warming up his bottle.
He's trying to wrap it up.
He's like, I'm wrapping it up, guys. I'm wrapping it. He is. He's like, I want bed. I want bed.
He's like, is this podcast over? God damn it. If he could swear. If he could speak English.
Can you speak? Do you know how to speak?
Can you speak?
You gonna say anything? Got anything to say? You sassy boy. He's like laying there with his tail like wagging.
He was singing on cue. He was like,
so cute.
He's singing Talking Heads, and he was just like, are you a Wookiee? He's like, wow. Yes. All right. So, are you wrapping this?
Snork said you are what you eat, so you are a vegan if you eat vegan.
Good point.
That's how cannibalism works. Yeah.
I used to be a vaginitarian. Is that TMI? Sorry.
It might be. It's a mixed audience.
A vegetarian?
Vegetarian.
Yeah, vaginitarian. Vaginitarian.
All right.
Oh, really, Leo?
Yeah, Indian people can tear up the fucking vegetables. That's fucking spot on. Oh, are you talking now? Are you saying something?
And suddenly, like Leo's like, come on, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? This dog always wants to go to bed. Okay. Yeah, Leo always wants to cuddle. He always wants to go to bed and snuggle. like, and he'll get in the blanket at the foot of the bed, and I'm talking. I know I'm talking about you.
I've also had
And
elk, and
he
it was
sticks
very
his
good.
he climbs under there and he rolls on his back, and then you like he leaves his butt hanging out, so you just like get his 2 legs sticking up in the air and his nutters.
Nutters. You said nutters. All right. Also TMI.
Warning. Fair warning.
Yeah.
What, you want night night? You like to go night night?
Is eating pussy vegan or like pescatarian?
Oh.
It depends.
Well, it depends. I guess it depends on the pussy. I don't know. What do you think, Leo?
Do you have anything to say, Leo? Oh,
wow. Okay, then. All right.
He's
All right.
very opinionated about it.
I know. I don't know what it means.
That came off a little misogynistic. That sounded a little misogynistic, Leo. I'm not gonna lie.
Leo's like,
He said, "Don't say the word pussy."
oh my gosh.
Pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Don't say that.
We need a fact checker. We need a fact checker.
Hey, Ram, can you fact check that? Is that a real thing?
Oh my
Is that
god.
what you call someone?
Oh,
who's-
dear.
I don't know.
Oh my god. And look, Groot said, yes, he's saying beef. It's what for
That's what's
diner.
funny. Oh, man.
Diner, dinner.
Dinner. He said, you know, Sirius is like bearded clam is vegan. Really? I don't know. Smoked salmon is delicious, Chili.
I said
that. That's true. All right.
This is the silly edition of the Dirty Burrito.
The Dirty Burrito After Dark.
Reefer did it. Reefer and Burrito After Dark.
Exactly.
Or as Case Study likes to call me, LB. I think
LB,
I like
what?
that. I think
LB and L and S.
LB and L. Oh my god, that's so cute.
LB, L, and S.
LB and L.
LB and L. I like that. That's what I can do.
You
I'm gonna need some photographs of you ladies' faces that I can
Okay.
morph into one structure.
guys.
All right. Well, I love you guys, and thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. And if you would like to help support the show, click the link in the description. Dirty Burrito.
Yeah,
This
there's
has been a Burritonian Dirty Burrito After Dark.
and thanks. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that we have Pasta and Kit on
Yeah.
our side, and they're gonna help
Shout
us
out to those gangsters. Thank
help
you,
us
guys.
get our Rockvin petition done.
And much love to the lovely Hunter Carranza and Elle Latham for hanging out with us.
Yes.
Thank you all very much and very kindly. We love you very much. Leo, you want to say anything else before we go? Say something. Say something.
And just everybody, so
that's
you
close enough.
remember, I'm going to show this screen before we do our out.
Okay. Do the screen.
I'm going to show everybody.
Make it scream.
Remind everybody to make peace with truth. Please,
Yeah.
please share the truth. Get the truth out there. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to your friends and family. Like and share, and speak up for the people who are speaking the truth. And fuck censorship. And if somebody's fucking censoring, fuck them.
Yeah.
Call the fucking bullshit out.
Make peace with the truth. Come to terms with the truth. Be okay with it. It's your friend. It will treat you right. Facts matter.
We might not like the truth, but we need the truth.
We don't always like all our friends either, so you don't
The
always
truth
like
will
all
set you
your
free.
friends. Yeah, the truth will set you free. You said it, sister.
Yeah, this is what I
I'm the
came
only
up
one
with
who said
today.
it.
Make peace
You
with truth.
Well, you're one person who did say it. I heard it. So
What?
thank you all
What
once
happened?
again.
What did I miss?
She said the truth will set you free,
Oh,
and then she said, "I'm not the only person who said it." Or
No, I said I am the only one who said
She is
it
the only
ever.
one. Okay, I've gotten that wrong. I take
Quote
that back.
me.
I like to fully retract my quote.
Credit me.
I don't know what just happened.
Elle was the only one who said it, ladies and gentlemen, for the record. Okay. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. We had Kit Cabello and Pasta Jardula, Hunter Carranza, and several thousand other celebrities, Elle Latham, for instance. And she is the one who said the truth will set you free. Okay. I feel like I've redeemed myself.
And we will be we will be planning some more shows coming up, and some more great people coming on, as always. You know.
Wait a minute. Is it Reefer's birthday tonight?
Wait.
Are people celebrating birthdays? Come on.
Is it a birthday?
Can we check with ICU and make sure, or with Tina? I don't know who's in charge of birthdays now.
I don't know.
I forget.
Who's the birthday?
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Happy birthday, everybody.
Happy birthday.
And we love you.
A very happy unbirthday.
Happy unbirthday if it's not your birthday.
Let's fact check whose birthday is it.
Fact check. Reef Breland was born in 1979.
By the way, I want to leave with
I don't have his
shit
bio.
sucks, but it doesn't have to.
That's right.
Oh, that's a good one.
Nice. You should put that like a little
No,
asterisk.
I actually came up with that one.
Okay, so you gotta make sure you coin that and do that, and then we can put it on a t-shirt.
We can make it so.
Or a mug or whatever. Because we're gonna be doing
Make
a
it
store.
Mug. That's how you know it's a legit idea, is when you can make it into a coffee mug. You know what I mean? It's tactile.
Yeah.
You can hold on to it. You can really get your head around it. Like, yeah, that's a thing.
I used to want to make a t-shirt that said, "I'm not in your way, you're in mine."
Yes.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Oh,
it is.
This girl is full of bumper sticker ideas. Hey,
seriously, we need it. We need to do something cool. We'll just put a bunch of all the cool sayings on one shirt. We'll just cover a shirt because we have so many cool things to say.
All the catchphrases from everyone.
We'll just have catchphrases, and it's like you can
get vaccinated. Exactly.
Vaccinated.
That's
what?
great.
I love that.
Oh my gosh, Jilly.
Very nice. Are dictators vegetarians?
I am Groot.
Probably.
I think so. I think so.
Oh my god. Little said Jilly Love. Unfortunately, I got a dictator tot. Oh my god, that could be taken so many ways. Oh my god.
Oh, thank you for all the double and triple entendres, everyone.
I hated tater tots on another subject.
Oh, and don't forget, everybody, Fee is going to have that awesome ladies panel coming up. It's later on today for us on Friday. So make sure you are checking that out on Convo today.
Yeah, check it out. 4 p.m.
Or
believe.
tomorrow if it's
4
tomorrow
p.m. Tomorrow, but 4 p.m. Friday. That's what I should say.
And I'm
Pacific
sure
time.
We'll be doing a stream.
So yeah,
we'll be doing streams. We're doing
7
one
p.m.
almost every day.
And what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
And Elle has a show and a channel and a podcast.
Yeah, plug that shit, Elle.
Tell everybody, circle back, girl. And can I just say that Elle is a gem, and I just absolutely adore her, and I love that she comes on and is my co-host.
Yeah, it's definitely a step up from that other sidekick you had. Me.
He's like that other sidekick you had. Yeah, Mr. Bones. See what happens?
That's right. All right.
Sorry, Elle.
We're interrupting Elle, who's like this soft-spoken sweetheart. Go ahead.
Super Awkward Funcast.
Suitcase. When she has a suitcase, it's not so quiet. It was so great. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I love Elle.
superawkwardfuncast.podbean.com. What the Left is going on is the last episode, and then I'm going to come up with an equally amazing title for the next one, sure. And look out for that at the end of the month.
Brainstorming for future podcast titles.
I'm going to store that away.
Once I know all the content in it, then I can figure out the title. And then I also put a vlog on my channel, aka Elle Latham, in the chat. Obviously, you can see who I am, and it's a beach trip that I took at Santa Monica, and I have some lovely crashing waves in the beginning. So if you want to fall asleep, just play the first 50 seconds, and you should be fine.
Just stop it before you fall completely asleep.
And there's a bunch of screaming and stuff. You don't want to. No, that we watched that yesterday. That was awesome.
That was a really cool. I loved it. I thought it was neat, because it's like you're hearing the vlog is like it's like Elle's inside thoughts on the outside as she's going through life. It's really
I really
cool.
I really like that narration aspect of it. Like just walking around. Now I'm
whoops,
taking a step
on
this adventure. That's awesome. Living vicariously through people who are not afraid to walk around. I like it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Good stuff.
And I'm sure that we will be having Sabs back on later on in the month.
Yeah.
To do another ladies show with us, or just a regular show. It doesn't have to be a ladies Sunday. Yeah. But
Saturday I'll probably do a live stream, and I don't know, maybe tomorrow. And then Sunday you got Fearlessly Authentic Ladies, Wild Cards, and
I know, what are we going to cover?
People Retreat. I forget what you call it again, so I just made some things up. But it's Sunday on Fearlessly Authentic, Lucky Burrito's Fearlessly Authentic podcast.
You know how it is. We do a stream almost every day between the two of us, and Elle's doing stuff, and my gosh, we have so many amazing content creators, and it's really awesome.
Aram says people keep telling me to take a long walk on the Santa Monica Pier.
Oh no,
that's not nice. Although the water's probably
it is a long walk though.
Yeah, I bet it looks like a pretty long expanse.
I hadn't been to the pier in quite some time as well, so more than 2 years.
I went to the boardwalk once in Huntington Beach, and that was really neat. That was really cool. I imagine the pier is similar to that, like carnival vibe and
stuff. It has a park and everything. I
haven't been to a West Coast boardwalk like that. Only the East Coast.
Yeah, Atlantic City is pretty cool too, like that.
I went to Coney Island at the worst possible time and didn't get to see anything interesting. It was just like dead. It was pre-COVID, but it was still dead because it was like the wrong time of year, like fall.
Yeah, that place is cranking in the summertime. But
I wouldn't want to be there in the summer, so it's whatever.
Yeah, I know.
I only go to New York in the fall.
Yep. The trees are prettier at that time of year.
Oh, I went in April as well. I went in April once, so there's that.
Excellent.
That's awesome. All right, fam. We love you.
We love you
so very much.
Thanks for hanging out with
all
us.
of you.
Thanks, Snork. The water is cold off Santa Monica Pier. I wanted to use it for a power supply to make fresh water. All right. I would take Snork's word for that because he does stuff like that. And if he says the water's cold, I'm definitely going to believe it.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to. I'm inclined to believe what Snork is saying.
Yeah, because he's
my brain melter.
He's said some stuff in it, and it tracks.
He melts my brain.
Barbara Bartleson, have a good night. Everybody have a good night. Okay, we'll talk.
We're like so bad at
getting
saying
off
goodbye.
The thing. It's like we're saying goodbye for 45 minutes. All right, thanks everybody. We love you.
Bye everybody.
Peace
we
out.
love you.
I drove few cuts through my neighborhood. Somehow that always just made me feel good. And I can put a spare bulb in my hand, light up my yard. Late at night when the wires in the walls sing in tune with the din of the falls. I'm conducting it all while I sleep to light this whole town.